There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton sheets from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with sheets that feel breathable to sleep in. You'll experience the purest softness on night one and feel your sheets get even softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first set of sheets at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
This is a mini meditation guided by Bombas. Repeat after me. I'm comfy. I'm cozy. I have 0 blisters on my toes. And that's because I wear Bombas, the softest socks, underwear, and t-shirts that give back. One purchased equals one donated. Now go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.
Will they find a home? Sponsored by Geico. Steve is intrigued by the paranormal.
Otherworldly spirits really make a house a home, you know?
Janice has different taste.
I'd like my house to not be haunted.
Compromise is tough, but these two won't have to compromise when they bundle home and car insurance with Geico. It's easy, and they could save even more. In the end, Steve and Janice found a renovated Victorian that's only haunted from 9 to 5.
Okay, wife's home. I gotta bounce.
Bye, Steve.
Bundling without compromise at geico.com.
It's the Bob and Tom Show. Want to take the expressway from Ohio to Iowa. Then I'm gonna ride the road from Iowa to Idaho. Wish they build a highway from Idaho to Hawaii. Oh, I know that you can fly, but I'd rather drive on the Ohio, Idaho, Hawaii highway. That's the Ohio, Hawaii highway. It's the Ohio, Idaho, Hawaii highway. I'm gonna buy me some pineapples when I'm in Hawaii, and a pound of pie apples when I pass through Idaho. Then I'll get an apple pie when I am in Iowa, and a pallet of thermometers at the Costco in Ohio. Have some pineapple, pie apples, apple pie, and a pallet of thermometers on the Ohio, Idaho, Hawaii highway. That's the Ohio, Idaho, Hawaii highway. Everybody! It's the Ohio, Idaho, Hawaii highway. When I go to the dentist and he puts my gums to sleep, I can't feel my tongue and teeth, and my lips feel like a piece of meat. When he's firing up his drill bit and I'm drowning in my own spit, I like to sing along with the hits like the Ohio, Idaho, Hawaii highway. It's the Ohio, Hawaii highway. It's the Ohio, Hawaii highway. That's the end of the song.
Hey! How about you?
If you're driving to Hawaii for Labor Day weekend, well, you can listen to us until you hit the water.
It's comedy show, the Bob and Tom Show. I decided to start calling it a comedy show. Maybe that'll...
So people will understand.
Maybe that'll help. It's all in marketing, Tom. If you don't... They go, oh, they're not... They're not. Well, we know what we're doing.
I remember seeing a Rich Little special where they would put the name of the voice he was doing underneath him in case you couldn't figure it out.
That's right. Every now and then you need a little help. There's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, there's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There is Josh Arnold at the Upside Sidekick desk.
Chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Good morning, friends.
Good morning.
Oh, brother, this is awful.
Yeah, this is no good. Willie on assignment?
No, he had at last minute got called in to do a gig, and I told him to come in a little bit later since he had to work at the last second.
So, he was a sleepy duck.
Can't just get up. I'm so tired.
I did
3
that.
hours sleep doesn't
Willie
really
and
count.
I've talked about this. I did that one morning, came in at 7. It's the bee's knees, man. It makes all the difference in the world. That extra hour. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So I'm driving along.
Singing a song?
This morning, yes. The James Gang.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Good stuff.
Funk 49.
Sure, the only James.
That's the only Joe Walsh I recognize.
What?
When I hear the Eagles, New Kid in Town, I know Joe Walsh is standing there. I start to cry for him a little bit.
Aww.
But anyway, so, no, he should have never been in the Eagles.
What?
No.
He's the best.
Joe Walsh.
No, he's not saying Joe Walsh isn't the best.
He is the best. That's why he should
You
have
don't
been
like him
in the Eagles.
Eagles?
I don't like him in the Eagles.
Life in the Fast Lane?
No. No.
In the
thank
city?
you. No.
Hotel California?
No. Well, that's Felder, man.
But,
that's
Joe's
all
in
Felder.
Joe shreds it.
Anyway, I'm listening to Funk 49, having a good morning, and my phone rings at, quarter till 6 a.m. or whatever the hell it is, when I get here at 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's from Reno, Nevada. And, of course, when that happens, your phone says spam, possible spam, or whatever it says. And I go, well, who the hell's calling me from Reno?
Who was it?
I didn't answer.
That's your story?
That's my story. What do you think?
That's what today's show is going to be. I'm glad you labeled the show comedy.
Well, now think about it. Would you have answered it? Would you have answered it?
Who is Spam Risk?
I don't.
If I told that story, you'd jump over this desk and at me.
Oh, I'm going to do that anyway.
I wouldn't say jump.
I liked it, Chick. It had mystery.
Yes, it still has mystery.
Yeah.
Why? I think I would have answered it just because of the hour.
Well, it couldn't have been good from Reno.
Way.
No. Hi, you've won $1 million.
It's
Did it say possible spam?
Yeah, on the little doohickey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Spam risk. Yeah.
Probable spam.
Spam risk. That's
But
what
they
it says.
can't. Those things aren't allowed to call you. I mean, don't they have certain?
I didn't think so
24
either.
No, there's somebody passed something. They either got rid of an old law or they passed a new one where it's a free for all now.
I get them all the time.
Same here.
Somebody in New Jersey.
4 or 5 a day.
Yeah. What the hell
Same
they want
here,
with
yeah.
me? But.
Oh yes. Well, see, this is why if I were president, you'd catch a couple of these people, then you'd burn them at the stake live, and then you on television.
You know what?
And then you guys there screaming. You go, by the way, if anyone else who does this is what's going to happen to you. Then they're going to go, well, that's not necessarily a preventative. No, but these two a-holes aren't going to do it again, so that's a good start. Okay.
I've got the.
I believe in cruel and unusual punishment. That's the key. That was one of the biggest mistakes they made in the Constitution.
I got the
you
number.
Start burning people at the stake, they're going to go, wait a minute, I'm not making these crank phone calls again. No, we're just not tough enough on people.
Call them back.
I think I might.
It'll be some call center. Robo. It won't be,
See, that's the thing. You can't answer. And then the next thing I know, I'm up to my neck in aluminum siding. I don't want.
Yeah.
I could use some
I'm
fiber
gullible.
cement.
I am gullible.
A tradition has started in this. What is this again? Oh, comedy show.
Yes, that's right.
Of going to the mailbag early.
Yeah.
And so I thought we would do this one. Right, how do we in time? Yeah, we can get this in. This is really great. Christy, do you remember the story about Bill Clinton sitting next to Dr. Ruth? I guess that was kind of a sports story
it was at
this
the U.S.
week.
Open.
Yeah.
So I guess one of the early days of the U.S. Open tennis matches.
Right.
To see
And
Serena.
they're getting a lot of publicity this year because the great Serena Williams is. This is kind of her swan song, I guess. So, but there were a lot of celebs in the crowd, and one of the more unusual combinations was the famous sex therapist, Dr. Ruth, sitting next to Bill Clinton. It's kind of doubly funny because Dr. Ruth was, wouldn't you say, Ace, her era of fame was MTV, early 80s.
That era, yeah.
Yeah, and then, of course, Clinton stepped into the presidency not too long after that. But it's just an odd combination. It was pretty clear if you watched the video that Clinton was giving her some sex tips. But we have this letter with reference to that. I was listening to the VIP broadcast of the show the other day, and I can't believe you talked about Dr. Ruth and didn't feature comedian Rob Haney. and his famous poem.
Oh, my, yeah, he actually name drops her.
Yeah, so here we go. Thank you very much for the suggestion, Brad. And this is Rob, and I believe he was in the studio. And we got talking about the various sex therapists and stuff on television. Here it is.
Rob Haney is our guest. Now, Rob, are you...
Well, I was, as you might know, I try to be clean. And this is... I feel I might be going over the border with this, but what's the show that's always about sex? It's only
Real Personal?
Well, then back me up if you saw this. The night they had Dr. Ruth Westheimer on as a guest, and this is all true. I don't know how I'm going to clean this up. This guy calls in to ask Dr. Ruth for advice. And he said that he had been dating this girl, but he broke up with her because she had, and this is the hard part, she had extreme odor.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's what the man said. I'm sorry, but that's what. And anyways, he said that since they had broken up, they had remained close friends. And she had dated 2 other guys, and those relationships broke off kind of suddenly. He thought maybe it was the same reason.
Mm-hmm.
Should I tell her? And as God is my witness, this was Dr. Ruth's advice. She said, send the girl some flowers. And on one side of the card, write a little poem, something positive, something upbeat. Which, to me, that's terrible advice. I mean, I can't imagine, can you imagine that poor guy trying to write that poem?
No.
Roses are red, violets are blue. You're real sweet, but you're...
You get the idea there. You get the smell of the...
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. And then that kind of came up with Allie Breen the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Because
I could smell it over the phone.
No.
I'm sorry.
The guy wouldn't wear deodorant, remember?
Remember the guy
because he was hot and he liked.
Yeah, he
smell.
liked the pheromone smell.
He wouldn't. Yeah, he. All of his friends said that he really stunk. So, anyways, write a poem. Just be careful what you say there. Thank you very much, Rob. Now we turn to the sports desk for that quick teaser.
Serena and Venus played doubles last night. It did not turn out well.
Oh, really?
Rafael Nadal, and I'm still looking for the video. I don't know if he was angry when it happened, but he hit himself in the nose with his racket last night.
Ouch.
And it did not look comfortable. And they asked him after the match. Of course, he won. And against Fabio Fagini. Isn't that one of Pat's...
yeah, it's one of my buddies.
Musical, Fabio Fagini.
Oh.
Or maybe it's Fudgini. Fabio Fagini. Anyway, they had to stop the match, and they packed his nose, and they put he was bleeding, and they put a little Band-Aid on
Plus,
it.
we have marijuana at the U.S. Open coming up.
Russell Wilson got a lot of money yesterday. And Nick Kyrgios, he's getting upset at the smell of something in the crowd, speaking of smells, at the U.S. Open. We'll tell you
that
what
smell.
it is. Yeah, that smell.
That's all coming up. Plus, we have another smell story in the news. We have Star Wars news today. Religious people and sex in the news with a important new survey. And you guys know what a shot ski is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have one in the hallway.
Yeah, do you know what a shot ski is, Josh?
Yeah.
Do you care to elaborate? Or
It's a ski, like a water ski or a snow ski, and you attach shot glasses to it.
Okay.
So you ask a yes or no question?
Hang on. Yeah, I'm kind of mad at her, too, because she didn't like my story. And then that's all your stories. But your point is, I get this. You asked her what a shot ski was. And sometimes, if we elaborate, you stop us.
Right.
So I don't blame her for going, yes, I know what it is.
I thought you were going to go ahead and describe.
No, I thought I would allow the listeners
you were
the
gonna
courtesy
allow
of
one of
hearing
us
your
to
mellifluous voice. And I forgot that Josh likes to keep his chat to a minimum the first hour of the show. I think we've established that.
I mean, trying to work a word in edgewise this first break, I know better.
Okay.
Trust me, you've been sitting here since 3, clamoring, champing at the bit.
5 coffees.
Yeah, so I let you do your thing.
He's right.
We're going to learn about the shot ski.
I've been on the business end of
And
it. You have too. Yeah.
Shot ski world record coming up. And it's a really fun thing coming out of Wisconsin. Right now, we'll do a quiz. Everyone gets to speak. Well, not almost everyone. Chick McGee, what is your sleep number setting?
When is he getting a sleep number bed?
I didn't say anything.
Hook him up, man.
I'll get him hooked up. I've got
buy him a bed, Tom.
I'm kind of busy right now.
100. I like a nice firm mattress.
Okay. By the way, that phone call you got you thought was from Reno?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't Reno, Nevada. Maybe it was our guest later today, Reno Collier.
Oh, that's the reason I
is he
didn't
in studio?
answer it then.
Is Reno going to be in?
Yes, I believe he is.
All right.
And odds are I might punch him in the face.
Okay. We'll look forward to seeing Reno Collier, comedian, in the studio. Also coming up, we have a mascot update. We've got robots, and What happens when you drop a cell phone in 25 feet of water? We're going to find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
See. Welcome back.
You don't talk. You talk too much. You don't talk. You talk too much.
It's a holiday.
Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chip.
Hi. There's Josh Arnold at the Upside Sidekick desk.
Yeah, hi, everybody.
There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline, Hot Phone. Howdy. Willie Griswold to be in 7 because he's the boss's son.
Check local listing.
No, he's
the boss's son everywhere.
I'm Jake McGee.
Last minute gig, he had to go work. So
this is from Nick. Dear Jerks.
Hi, Nick.
I must correct you in the case of mentioning the Eagles. Yes, we know, Nick. It is just Eagles. It's like Eurythmics. We know. But it's hard when you're conversing to not say the Eagles. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's hard.
Even in the ads, they call them the Eagles.
Dumbass.
Eagles.
And Nick, you dumbass.
No, Nick is just doing what we all do all the time.
I know. Life's Been Good is also another great Joe Walsh track. He's right.
That is very good.
I don't know. I
lost my license. Now I don't drive.
I love the when you go see the Eagles live, they bring out Joe and he does his own little solo set. It's awesome.
When I saw him, the last, I don't know, 4 of the last 6 songs, I think, were Joe.
Mm-hmm.
But my point is, Funk 49 by the James Gang is better than any Eagles song.
No.
I agree with you.
I will die on that hill. I'm sorry, I will.
I agree with you. Bang a Gong is better than any Eagles song.
What?
Yes. James Gang is better than the Eagles.
But Bang a Gong?
Bang a Gong is T-Rex.
That's
T-Rex.
Oh, I'm sorry. T-Rex better than the Eagles.
There you go. Well, now Mark Bolan might be better than the Eagles.
But what's the other James Gang song? If they Funk 49 and
Walk
Rocky
Away.
Mountain. Thank you.
Rocky Mountain Way solo.
Oh, that's
Smoky.
No, yeah. Walk
Smoky
Away.
and Drink Player you get. That's
Walk Away is absolutely better. Walk Away is better than Funk 49.
We had an opportunity to talk to Joe.
I don't know why the Eagles existed. That's my question.
Because Don Henley and Glenn Fry, and they're all terrific. Never mind. I don't. Why? I'm just like arguing with my dog, except it smells better.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think.
No, I'm not joking when I tell you this, and I don't want to dwell on it. But as you know, my dog Winnie is having major surgery next week.
I did not know.
Nose job?
No, brain tumor. It's pretty serious business. But
well, you pissed all over that remark, didn't you?
No, it's true.
Okay.
She's literally, my dog is having brain surgery. So
God was never been happier to not be in the room.
Oh my God, I'm glad I'm not in there.
She's been in the dog hospital, but she's been released.
Yes,
and she's on this special drug therapy until they do the surgery.
Okay.
So it's a long, complicated story. But whatever this thing is that they've got her on. When I got back to the house yesterday, it literally smelled like 300 men had diarrhea in every room in the house.
Oh.
I mean, so I had to start setting up fans, opening doors, check local listing.
Why? Was she getting sick in the house?
No. It's the flatulence.
Oh.
And whatever chemical she is on, and then it's loud. It's like sousaphone loud, and then she looks up like, it's not me.
Poor girl.
No.
You said dog hospital, and I see Goldens and German Shepherds and lab coats looking at charts.
No, I see the other dogs leaving. They're going, woof, woof. Just stinks.
Huh. Interesting.
So,
is that what you're telling your family? It's the dog?
No, trust me.
All right.
It is the worst ever.
Man, oh man!
It's like you set an outhouse on fire and put it in your house. In any event,
well, we certainly wish Winnie the best.
Yeah, she's going to be getting her noggin cracked next week.
All right,
she'll be all right.
Go in there and pop out that thing.
New Kid in Town by the Eagles, or this.
This isn't T-Rex.
First of all, bad stereo.
No, it's not.
Incredible stereo.
That's how they did it back then.
Vitale, Joe Vitale?
Probably.
Yeah, this is better
Wait a minute,
than anything the Eagles ever did.
No, this is Fox, right? Jim. I'm not sure. It's a great tune. You want to hear Joe when we talk to him?
Yes.
Okay.
That's another thing. I met Joe Walsh, and he's a very nice man.
Joe Walsh. And by the way, did you know that Joe's a big radio guy?
Yeah, he
loves doing radio shows, and he's also
yeah, he did
ham radio operator.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Here we go.
We're joined by the legendary Joe Walsh on the phone. Joe, good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
We're great. And you?
Wait a minute. Is Bob there?
I'm here, right here, Joe.
Because last time I called, you were so impressed you went on vacation.
Joe, what if you were to get in your car right now? What are you listening to?
Oh, jeez. I don't really. I just turn on the radio and whatever I hear is what it is. A lot of old stuff. I'm going through a lot of old stuff. Yeah. Classic rock stuff. And it's kind of a big wasteland out there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear a whole lot that I can make it all the way to the end of the song.
Yeah. there's some good stuff out there. Joe, and I read a funny thing about the Rolling Stones when they were setting up their tour. They had to have one of the roadies in the back with a stack of their albums, and they'd come upon a song title and they'd had to kind of relearn it.
Yeah.
I mean, when you guys are with the Eagles, did you have to sit down and go, that was a great song, but how did we do it then? And
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know just because you wrote it don't mean you can play it.
That's true.
That's right.
I find that a lot. Yeah, we dusted off James Dean, and that's
that's a great song.
I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one. It rocks pretty good, but that was pre-Joe.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go learn Bernie Ledden's parts.
Wow.
And boy, I see why they replaced him.
It's just mean.
Or honest.
Wow. Joe.
That's not nice.
No, that was not very nice. But yes.
Wow.
Do you have any of your old guitars, your first ones that are...
I don't have very many. I think I've got a Les Paul that I started out with.
Mm-hmm.
I sure wish I did. I've gone back and bought some equipment like I used to have.
Did it get stolen on the road or just lost? Or
just lost in the wayside. I don't remember a whole... There's a couple years there that are just a mystery to me.
Yeah.
I was talking to Ozzy about 2 weeks ago, and James King and his band, we played a whole bunch of gigs, and neither of us remember anything.
Cool. Those were the days, huh?
Wow. We played together because we have the posters.
There you go.
I know we did.
That's the line of the year. Joe Walsh, ladies and gentlemen, from a few years back.
Chick, will you go see the James Gang in Columbus? They're doing a reunion show with the Nine Inch Nails and the Breeders. I'd like to see this show.
You got to go out in the public, though.
Jim Fox, I believe, is the drummer. Am I getting this right? In any event, we can argue all day. I love Joe Walsh as an Eagle.
James Dean's pretty good, though. James Dean's a pretty good one. But Joe didn't have anything to do with that, really. But, when it was created.
He plays it live.
I know.
He has a little spin.
But as you heard him say, it's pretty easy to play.
I doubt it. I think he was kidding. Now, we have a lot of stuff to get to here. But I thought we'd get a song out of Mr. Godwin. Tribute yesterday. We had, as usual, we like to cover important things like roads closing because of things that are spilled, and often it'll be something humorous,
turkeys,
like
pigs,
turkeys, pigs, booze,
This
tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
But we had two big tomato stories yesterday.
Yeah, we had tens of thousands of tomatoes spilled on a California highway, and in Spain, they have brought back, after a pandemic hiatus, the Tomatina Festival, where they fight with tomatoes. Workers unloaded 130 tons of overripe tomatoes along the main street of the eastern town of Bunol for revelers to throw during the festival.
So this is like the running of the bulls, except it's the throwing of the tomatoes.
Yeah, and up to 20,000 people show up for it and pay like $12 to be invited or to get involved.
Well, you don't want to be a stand-up comedian on that night.
No.
You better be really funny right from the get-go.
And they get to throw tomatoes for a whole hour.
Wow.
It's, I guess, fun.
I guess.
And it's a big deal. And Pat's not. Who's in the music?
My friend stayed overnight. Hey, it's me, Luigi. Luigi Accusatori with
Luigi
my girlfriend is here with
Accusatori.
me
Is your
too.
girlfriend with you?
Yes, Gina Statutory. is
Gina
always with me
Statutory.
by
It's
my
good to see
side,
you.
giving me support.
Sure. Yeah, she's a loyal
Emotional.
woman.
Oh, very loyal. To a fault in a
Oh,
way.
really?
She does not allow me such loyalty.
And she is a woman. Let's be very clear. She's
Very, very clear. Yeah. We went to the festival, the Tomatina Festival.
Yes.
And finally, it's back on after COVID.
Right.
And of course, it's a Latin country, so I did a parody of Despacito by Justin Bieber. So,
I love
Despacito. Here we go. Take my organ. I'll make an accordion here. Shut up, Judge. Tomatina, what a messy scene. Tomatoes on your face, salsa on your ween, red stains for days, spaghetti sauce and glaze. Like a capra patina, you'll need a good clean Tomatina. I got some monogena and my accordion, it's called a concertina. I wish I was playing in a bigger arena, not the streets of Spain, doing Tomatina. Gina, what do you think? She's nodding her head. Says it went good. Give me that thumbs up.
Oh, that's so nice. A little Tomatina. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Luigi.
Ciao. Adios. That would be it from Spain.
Yeah.
We have Chick McGee at the Bob and Tom Sports Desk, and we really haven't dipped our toes into sports. Anything of interest?
Serena and Venus lost first round of the doubles at the U.S. Open last night, eliminated by a Czech pair, Lucy and Linda. I'm guessing on their last names.
Okay, check the pair on Lucy and Linda.
Lucy's last name is Hradecka. H-R. See, two consonants.
Lovely.
Hradecka. Hradecka. And Linda Noskova. Oh, that's not bad. And Arthur Ashe Stadium is where they played last night. They never hosted a first-round doubles match until that one, featuring, of course, the American sisters, who claimed 14 Grand Slam titles in doubles, but were partnering for the first time since 2018.
Oh, that's not that long ago.
And
Jeez.
the French Open.
I thought this was like a big special occasion.
Rafael Nadal has come back to win the U.S. Open. Christy, look this up about Rafi hitting himself in the face with his racket. I don't know if he did it out of anger or if it was just an accident, but during his victory last night over Fabio Fognini, he cut himself on the bridge of his nose with his racket. It bounced off the court and smacked him in the face. So, he took a timeout because he was bleeding. Hey, there's no bleeding on the court, okay?
Wow.
They're really strict about it in
Yikes.
in Wimbledon. Did he do it out of anger?
Oh, boy. Do you think he did it out of anger?
I don't know. Maybe he just it slipped out of his hand and he needs more stickum.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You ever have stickum on your hands, Tom? Remember, I used to wide
golf
receivers
clubs,
in the NFL used to wear a
Oh,
stickum.
yeah, sure.
Lester Hayes wore that all. Fred Biletnikoff, famous for wearing.
Was it
stickum.
spray on?
No, it used to come out of a tub, like A&D ointment. It would
thick cream.
You put your
Oh, you used it, Pat?
Yeah, dark green theme.
glob on it.
How do you get it off?
Well,
You have to wash it off.
It's tougher.
Would you use it for pole vaulting, Pat?
No.
Oh.
Just for football.
In pole vaulting, wouldn't the pole then stick to your hand?
Yeah, but at least you're not going to let go of it.
You're not going to lose it.
You have to let go of it when you go.
That would be terrifying to think you're going to. There are a lot of things scary about pole vaulting.
Yeah.
But thinking you're going to drop the pole, you're running up there as fast as you can. And then, the key to pole vaulting.
Yeah.
All I know
Getting
is.
over the bar?
Thank you, Christy. That was summed it
Passing
up.
the bar.
Ralph Boston taught me everything I know. No, you.
Wasn't he a long jumper?
You have to bend the pole. Yeah, but he was a track expert on CBS when I went. But he bend the pole. You got to bend the pole. Did you bend your pole?
I did bend the pole.
You
Yeah.
bent the
Oh,
pole?
sure. Yeah, you want to get that whip action.
Yeah,
It's like the beginning of bending the pole when I went to high school.
Yeah, whip you.
Yeah, they didn't bend back in the wood days.
No.
Or
they
the
tend to-
aluminum days.
They tend to snap.
Coming up in the news,
But
we have
Raphael's okay. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, it's
Tom.
hard to tell. I mean, it looks like the guy scored the point, and it looks like he just dropped the racket or just.
Oh, and it bounced up and hit right.
It doesn't even because the
Look,
shot
I
is
can only
behind
pretend
Raphael.
for a few minutes that I'm interested in tennis, so I'm really
But he
reaching
hit
my
himself
limit.
in the face. How
So
funny
what?
is that? More sports coming up, including Baltimore Ravens had a very special news conference yesterday, and I finally saw the video of the Raven when he got injured against the Commanders, and it's, he's going to be out for the season. They put him on the injured list, but he never took his head off. He
kept with the
stayed true to the
code
mascot
of ethics.
Code of ethics.
Okay, very good, very good. Coming up, We have an interesting news story. Something's making a big comeback, and it involves the perineum.
Is it a mood ring?
Oh.
Well,
the mood ring.
How would you put a mood ring around your perineum?
Well, you wouldn't put it around. You'd pierce the taint. And then you would
pierce it.
You could put a strip.
Would you be up
Yes,
for
a
piercing
mood strip.
A mood strip.
Piercing your taint, Tom?
No.
Pierce
Maybe
that taint.
Pierce that taint. Maybe a little dangling.
That's something that's probably going to be an issue in the next election.
Dangling
That's how things are going.
bobble.
There'll be some organization that wants to pierce taints, and I'll just have to stop watching television. Speaking of things in the realm of sexuality, coming up, are religious people sexier? We're going to find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There is Josh Arnold at the Upside Sidekick desk.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline hot phone. Willie Griswold will be in as soon as he
feels like it.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Once again, Willie was asked to do a special show last evening at the last minute, so I told him, well, look, you can't do this thing on 3 hours sleep. Why don't you take a break? You could take a break, Chick. Need an extra hour? Go ahead. Take it right now. I think we have more exciting news from the world of tennis. But you know what I have? I have a nice request over here.
What do you?
Okay.
Does it matter if I reply? Does
it matter if we're here?
I don't think it does. How about a little walk away?
Yep. Again, terrible stereo. I hate it when they do this. The early days of stereo that every engineer had to do that.
Was it just kind of gimmicky, and they were like, yeah, this is...
And it never works.
I still don't know why quadraphonic never
I know
caught
why,
on.
because it was stupid.
I think it's great. You make the drums go around the room. Oh, yeah.
No one cares.
Here it is. Here it is.
Seems to me
It's a great song.
you don't want to talk
A great bass, too.
Seems
Now,
to me
James Gang doing a
Let her
reunion.
turn her pretty head and
walk away.
Why are we doing a James Gang tribute? I forgot.
That's what I was listening to in the car this morning.
Okay,
you
good.
suffered through Kid Charlemagne, and now you're going to have to suffer through...
And boy, did we suffer through Kid Charlemagne.
No. I love Kid
Hey,
Charlemagne.
you guys want to write a song that has zero melody?
Oh,
You can't do anything with it?
Oh, you're out of your
wait a minute.
mind.
You're crazy. That thing is all over the place. It has.
It's
It doesn't know
brilliant.
what it wants to be.
Is there gas in the car?
Is there gas in the car?
Ah, fascinating lyrics.
And I've got an argument about the lyrics.
I think the people down the hall know who you are.
Guys, rhythm, anything.
Oh, it's a great song.
Rare misstep.
We're not going to argue about music
At
right
least
now.
they never wore monster masks on stage. I can tell you that.
Thank you, Chick. I agree with you on that. Now, it's time now for a new feature on the show.
Oh, good.
By special request. One of my favorite movies, as you probably know by now, is Bye Bye Birdie, which I just love that movie. And-
What? Really?
Yes, and there's a great song in that, the Ed Sullivan tribute, which we're going to be doing a special version of for our friend Pat Sullivan, who's going to be our guide to the world of the Big Green Egg this year on the show. And we're going to be giving away a Big Green Egg Mini Max. This is the Rolls Royce of grilling equipment, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen the Big Green Egg. We're giving one away every week. It's called the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em Challenge. It's up and running right now. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. Every week, you just pick your NFL teams and see who wins. The rules are explained. You won't even need a lawyer to figure them out. But here's the song I'd like to reference real quick.
Me on the Ed Sullivan Show.
It's Paul Lynde, of course.
Ed Sullivan.
Oh, so great.
Me, Harry McAfee, appearing with
Harry McAfee.
Ed Sullivan.
It's one of the great movie scenes of all time, and features the lovely Anne Margaret.
Anne Margrock?
The show she's so hot. But that's Paul Lynde, has Harry McAfee singing about Ed Sullivan.
Wow, that was an.
It's time now for
misstep.
a special. Oh, he's great. A special feature. Here's the intro.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice?
Mr. Paul Lynde.
Here he is with his joke of the day.
Thank you.
Now, Paul, when a man falls off a boat,
Yes.
you yell, "Man overboard." What do you do when a woman falls overboard?
Full speed ahead.
Mr. Paul Lynde.
Joke of the day.
Isn't that rich?
Full speed ahead.
Now, why would you want to yell that, Paul? What about you?
It's just sort of vague and just out there. And I wear an ascot.
I don't know what you're trying
When
to
you
say.
say you want to be on Ed Sullivan, you mean... Oh, I'm sorry.
So Joe Sixpack enjoyed Paul Lynde in the center square, huh? Is that right? Is that
Apparently.
He's always
enough of them.
hilarious.
All right. Okay.
Very funny.
Yes.
Now, we return to the world of sports. What do you got over there?
Russell Wilson signed a 5-year extension yesterday. He's got a lot of money, $245 million with the Broncos. Tennis player Nick Kyrgios is complaining. He's competing in the U.S. Open. Damn near won Wimbledon, but evidently there's too much marijuana wafting through the crowd at the U.S. Open, and Nick is upset.
Is that right?
He doesn't like the smell. CBS Sports reports that during the match, Kyrgios spoke to an official about the smell, prompting an umpire, Steve Ray, to make an announcement telling fans that smoking is not permitted near the court.
Where's Wimbledon? Like Georgia?
It says smoking is
Georgia.
Wait a minute.
Somewhere in the
Smoking
southern
at
states?
all.
In the UK,
It's not. This isn't Wimbledon.
Oh.
this is the U.S.
This is
Open.
U.S. Open.
New
It's
York.
in Flushing,
of course it would be.
Flushing Meadows, whatever it is.
Kyrgios said, quote, "People don't know I'm a heavy asthmatic, so when I'm running side to side struggling to breathe already, it's probably not something I want to be breathing in between points."
He thought you were coughing as a joke to the...
What are you coughing
I thought I was going to
about?
die, something in my throat.
Fingers crossed. He ended up defeating France's Benjamin Bonzi.
Oh,
didn't he?
nice.
He's the former. He's the son of former.
So who won Wimbledon?
Movie director. What's his face? Djokovic? No, yeah, the other guy. I don't know. Benjamin Bonzi was in Bonzi Goes to College with Ronald Reagan.
Oh, that's right. Yes, yeah.
See, I was going somewhere.
Bedtime for Bonzi?
Dickless. No, I'm not laughing at that. You started this crap. Where's Wimbledon, Georgia? That's funny.
First of all, it's not Wimbledon. It's the U.S. Open.
That's how much I just don't. I was not listening to this.
You know, Josh needs cheered up, and I know what song he really likes.
Michael McDonald. I love this song. The
Do you
Doobie
want to take
Brothers.
the oven mitts off?
It's horrible.
It's a great
The song kicks in. It's great.
It's a real love by the
The
Doobie
intro
Brothers.
is brutal. He ended up winning over Bonzi. He'll face American J.J. Wolf.
So are people smoking pot in the stands?
That's what I'm wondering. Is it legal in New York? Is it?
I don't think so.
I don't know. It just seems.
Poor Chick. Really.
I know.
I know. We have to give Chick credit there. He had like 6 things in there. He had a Wolfman impression. He had.
No one heard.
I heard it.
I heard it.
You did Wolfman? I didn't hear you do Wolfman.
I heard it.
Hello there.
Put a sock in it, pal.
It's Wolfman.
J.J. Wolf.
Hello there.
I ruined a good Ronald Reagan starring with a monkey joke.
It sounds. Yes, I'm over
Bedtime for Bonzi.
It's a tapestry of humor.
Yeah, and we clawed hopped all
Wolfman
over.
sounds good. Hello there.
Hello there.
And it's a Wolfman.
That's the real one.
Gotta hit you hard with Martha and the Vandella.
That's very good.
Come on, that's pretty good.
That's very, very nice. Wolfman Jack.
Just think you have to have to poo.
That's where you go in your head?
That's how you get to the Wolfman.
By the way, yesterday we were talking about this horror film with Winnie the Pooh. Mm-hmm. And the short version is apparently the apparently the
off air.
Winnie.
Off air.
Oh, that was off air.
Yeah, it was
sorry.
off air.
Apparently, the whatever Winnie the Pooh, the copyright or whatever has gone away.
It's public domain now. Yeah.
So there's apparently, Josh, what's the background of this? There's a horror film.
Yeah, and Reese and I were talking about it. I don't know if it's supposed to be a guy dressed as Winnie the Pooh, or if it's supposed to be Winnie the Pooh actually doing the murdering, and the other gang.
I was watching Daily Blast Live with our friend Al Jackson. And they played a clip of it, and the one woman was going, "This is just terrible." And Al just goes, "No, Winnie the Pooh's the worst ever. It's not funny. It's not witty. It's just boring. I'm glad that he's killing people." Oh, hilarious!
Wow.
If you get a chance, I hope that's a clip posted on the Daily Blast Live with our friend Al Jackson. Who, by the way, Al.
What about my hero, Winnie the Pooh, Eeyore? I love that guy.
Yeah.
And Tigger, too.
Nope.
No,
Eeyore's the one, and no matter what you got, Eeyore doesn't want anything to do with it.
No, he doesn't.
That's exactly right.
Well, now Al is, of course, in the process of separating from his girlfriend, and he's currently living in a hotel.
Fiance, please, let's not downplay the pain.
Okay, thank you.
I didn't know they were engaged.
And he mentioned that
She took the ceiling fan.
that she actually took the ceiling fans of their
Yes.
place.
She had to get a screwdriver.
And then Christy, being of course a realtor, said, "Wait a second,
Yeah, those are a permanent fixture. You can't take
'em."
those.
Well, she took them. Got this from, well, we'll just say Mr. O. He writes, going off on Al Jackson, I had a relationship that ended in July of 2020 and let her retrieve her items alone from the house. When I got home, she had taken the groceries I had just bought.
Oh, my God.
Almost empty shampoo bottles, dumped out the ice trays. It just goes on and on and on. But when the winter months arrived later that year, I wanted to wear some warm, comfy clothes. I opened a drawer and found it empty. Knowing I wouldn't check it for months, she'd gotten me in the long game.
Oh,
wow.
She was scorned.
Yeah, that's rough. Okay.
That is rough.
Hey, here's an idea.
P.S.
Can
It was
we,
worth it. Okay, thank you.
Can we talk about anything else other than divorce settlements?
Yeah, how do we know Al's fiance didn't purchase those ceiling fans a month ago and they just put them up? I'm tired of just giving Al the benefit of the doubt here.
It doesn't matter.
We all know what kind of guy he is, all right? We're going to pretend like we don't.
I've seen it.
I've seen it.
Yeah, when you saw it, did you start weeping?
No, I'm like taking notes. Yeah.
What are you doing?
No, I saw it too, and I went, "You can have that."
Is that thing prehensile? Can you pick up soap with it? When we come back, we'll get the show back on the track here. Do we have any more sports?
Baltimore Ravens. They had a press conference yesterday.
Okay.
And fear not, Buffalo Bills fans. Your beer has arrived in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Don't worry. It's the
All
opener
right.
next Thursday.
Okay,
Bills
good.
and the Rams.
And then we have to discuss our peeing escapades coming up next week.
Yes, we do have to talk about that.
Okay. We're getting a lot of mail about
I've
it.
seen the diapers.
Okay. Be right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show, a comedy show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, people are going to call the Better Business Bureau.
False advertising.
I didn't say the new comedy show.
This is like a bait and switch. I said it was comedy. Next thing I know.
Hi, Pat Godwin.
Hi, Chick McGee.
He's over there. He's a funny guy. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
At the fabulous Upside Side.
Oh, Chick, with a scathing email for you.
boy.
I can't wait. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
Friend to many, not this reporter, but many. There's Willie Griswold's here.
Good morning, Chick.
Because it was a sleepy dog daddy.
Oh, not this time. I was up being a night owl, man.
He worked 10 minutes last night.
No, 5. He did 5 minutes.
I went to my friend's birthday show. You ever get, sad and lonely or angry all the time? And
I'm familiar.
Wait, hang on. Sad, lonely, angry? Oh, now you're in his wheelhouse.
You don't really know why you don't feel like yourself. So I'm trying to do stuff that makes me feel like myself. I'm hanging out with the pals. I go out, and then I got to do 5 minutes, have a good night, and then I came in a little late. Thank you very much.
Perfect.
Good for you.
Love everything about it. Hi, Tom. I'm Chick.
Oh, good. Yeah. Doing 5 minutes, Josh, to remind you of the old days in high school. Before you were paxilated.
No, I was paxilated at 19. And
really?
I didn't have sex. Or 18. I didn't have sex until I was 19. So.
And 5 minutes in high school is nothing to be embarrassed about.
No, that's amazing.
That's good.
Oh, yeah, I bet that would be considered
a felony.
Quite.
What are you talking about?
About 5 seconds.
Well,
Achieving orgasm too soon.
Oh.
See, it's a comedy show.
It's a comedy show. You got to
serve up the jokes. See, nothing funnier than.
And speaking of comedy, are we still
Premature ejaculation?
Are we still doing this?
Doing what?
Next Thursday.
There are a lot of people that are not happy about it.
I'm out. I'm not doing
diapers.
it.
What do you mean you're not doing it? Come on.
I don't think I'm doing it either. And I think you'll come to my side of the street when you see these are the diapers.
No, now that I see them, we have to do it.
Now, what we're talking about is the adult diaper challenge.
That's as big as my whole body.
Well, you'll wear a. Didn't we?
Mary had a little lamb.
Chick is now wearing an adult diaper on his head.
I swear to God, a diaper head McGee is the funniest thing.
I'll give you $1,000 if you do that.
With, I'm diaper head.
What if I fill a diaper? If I fill a diaper with urine, will you do that again?
No.
By the way, we got this letter.
2 baby doctors
Once
walking
again,
down the street.
I don't get it.
Diaper head. As he's diaper head, man.
what we're going to do is next Thursday when the show starts, we're all going to put on adult diapers, and whoever weighs the most after 2 hours, urine only, by the way,
right,
will be our winner. We each chip in $20, and then whoever wins gets to donate that money to their favorite
I'm
charity.
chipping in Aces, and Christy's chipping in Pats. We know.
Okay, now got this letter. This is a great suggestion, Christy.
Is this about the peeing?
This is about peeing. This is from Charles in Springfield, Missouri.
Charles.
Hello,
right.
Charles.
My name is Charles.
Christy, you want to make some extra cash? Auction off your diaper after you filled it.
The man's not wrong.
No, no, and no.
Well, then may I have it?
No.
To auction off.
No.
Christy, you'd get at least $100.
I don't care.
What is this? Your dignity you're worried
Yes.
about? You've been on this show many years.
Yeah.
Your dignity, as they say, to mix the metaphor, that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
I'll sell mine for $100. By God,
I bet you could.
Do you just want to do this diaper challenge because you're probably going to be wearing them in a couple of years?
Exactly. I want to get used to it.
Hey.
Hey.
Ain't the punk kid funny?
According to Shane.
He's a funny
Shane
guy.
says, you guys should have your puppets wear diapers, too.
No,
How can you
the
operate
puppets
them?
are the puppets are
That's very funny.
puppets are sacred.
So we're going to be doing this, and we have a special request in honor of that.
All right.
Would you like to do that right now?
I would. Yes.
Okay. Pat?
Yes.
Sorry about no warning on this one. This is a request for... Josh can tell the story that sets this up.
Oh, I know.
It involves Josh's catting around and picking up some rando, as they say.
I thought it was at a work party, and they went home.
Don't ruin it with details that are correct. It's much funnier this way. No, Josh was at some shindig with
in
Vietnam with his work people.
Wasn't in Vietnam.
It was in St. Louis.
Why?
Right?
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
So the point of this matter is, as I recall the story, and you tell it better. Go ahead. What happened?
Tell your own story, Josh.
Are you kidding me?
And I'd be sure to embellish it the way he wants you to.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was at a work party, Six Flags work party, and they were, as the kids say, off the chain. Is that, and this girl that I'd worked with, we ended up hooking up. It was her house that the party was at. And then I stayed the night and woke up the next morning, realized I had wet the bed, and I had to wake her up and tell her, hey, sorry about this. And she said, whatever, I got to go to work. You stay here and clean my sheets. And I had to do that. Hungover.
Did she have her own washer and dryer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
In unit?
What?
In unit?
Right
Like
there
in
in
the house?
her apartment?
Yeah, it was in the, yeah, she was like renting a house.
Oh,
so
nice.
It was in there, yeah. Yeah.
But, that's, I mean, she trusted you to stay in her house?
Yeah. So I washed them, then as soon as I put them in the dryer, I hit start and I bailed. But
did you have to wash your pajamas? Did you have a...
No, I slept naked.
Oh, nice.
I often do.
For an away game?
I sleep naked.
They had sex, Willie. Do you get dressed after?
Only during an away game. I never have my own butt stuff going on in their sheets. I don't wanna do
Really?
that. Yeah, I cover it up.
Like father, like son.
Like a gentleman. Like a gentleman. I'm not getting my...
Oh, okay. I
Wear your drawers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I sleep naked everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
You invite me to your house, I'm sleeping naked in your guest bed.
That's why you're not getting an invitation? No. So, and then you would have to see her at work then periodically, yes?
Yeah, and we would kind of laugh about it. And we met, I don't remember if we ended up telling everybody.
Well, you
about
have
it
now.
or not. Yeah, I mean, to me it wasn't that big. It was just kind of one of those funny things. Yeah, I was
Right.
hammered and I pissed the bed.
Sure.
What are you going to do?
Wow. In any event, Pat has a totally original song. It's kind of a sing-along about this. Please, if you
Here's one from Ringo. In the town where he was born lived a man we called Josh.
Hi.
Went on a date with a girl from work. They both got pretty sloshed. They did the deed and went to sleep. Woke up soaking wet in a pile of pee. Josh was drunk and wet the bed. She said clean the sheets before you leave. They were sleeping on yellow piston sheets. Yellow piston sheets. Yellow piston sheets. They were sleeping on yellow piston sheets. Yellow piston sheets. Yellow piston sheets.
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, isn't it?
Dear Josh.
Yes, sir.
In light of the Yellow Pissed on Sheets song, you clearly have an advantage over the competition when you have your peeing contest in the adult diapers because you already know how to soil yourself while wrapped in sheets of cloth.
Yeah.
That's David from Crete.
Crete?
Really?
Crete?
The country?
Isn't there a plague on Crete? I heard there was a plague on Crete.
Wow.
It's an island of just evil people, and the women have snakes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Do you know what they do at Crete? The
What?
ladies, they show their boobs all the
That's
time.
where they train the gladiators.
Really?
Oh, you can see a Crete teat anytime you like.
It's actually true.
You could see a Crete treat. And a teat and a
right.
I went to bed.
Is this like Crete the country?
Yeah,
It's an island in Greece. There's a labyrinth there.
Yeah, the cruise ships
Read a
go
book.
there.
Come on.
Riddled with minotaurs.
Oh, the cruise ships go there?
Oh, yeah. It's beautiful.
Okay, very nice.
It's by Greece, right?
Now, when you're in the cruise ships, Pat, you play the big room?
Oh, big room, Pat. Pat, big room's got
Nothing but the big room.
Patty big rooms, yeah.
What's the biggest cruise ship auditorium?
Probably the Allure of the Seas or the Oasis of the Seas, maybe 5,000.
Wow.
That's not true. It would sink.
It's like a city on the water.
What?
That's big. That's big. Coming up in sports, we have one.
The Baltimore Ravens had a press conference.
You never hear about the comedian on the Titanic.
No, you don't. And they have a violin.
Oh, that's such a such a great setup.
We'll do
you may
something
want to think this through. We may want to take our time.
Where's everybody going? Is something I said? What's going on?
You ever think about how New York and L.A. are kind of different?
Folks, I didn't get the light yet. Hold on.
Did you hear that?
What the hell was that? Hey, we got enough more ice for the drinks. All right.
Yeah, baby. In the realm of sexuality, a new study indicates that those people who are deeply religious have something interesting about their sex life. You're going to be surprised. Star Wars news coming up, reptiles, airplanes, all kinds of exciting things, including perineum news.
Okay.
I tain't lying. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi, Chick.
Hi, there's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold
Hello, Chick.
at the Upside Sidekick.
Hello there, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey, buddy.
Stronger than dirt.
There's Willie.
Josh's B.O. is stronger than dirt.
Willie Griswold's here.
The way his brain works, man.
I know it.
No, see, that's I stole that. That's what we used to do to Alan Burke when I was a kid.
Oh, sure.
Or Alan Burke.
Here's Tom.
That was his. Well, that wasn't his name. Sorry,
No, it was his name.
he didn't deserve it. But, you're kids, and you pick on some poor guy.
Yeah, we had a guy, Stuart. If you're listening, I apologize.
No, he's long.
Yeah.
Terrible,
Sorry, Jonathan.
terrible B.O.
We were I should. Why did I say that out loud?
Yeah, Stuart. What was
Poor
Stuart's
Stuart.
problem? What was his problem?
He had a funny last name.
What was it? Like
funny
penis or
Was it?
That is funny. Yeah.
Was it
penis?
Was it fart face?
It wasn't Pecker Wrecker.
I wish
Stuart the Pecker Wrecker?
That's funny.
Oh, if he's listening, it was Mazur.
Oh, like manure?
Yeah, well, we said lived in a sewer. We used to, it was terrible. We were terrible kids.
Aren't kids great? Yeah, it's, you need to give me some of these names for Dick Hitswater. He's always
Fatty,
sitting in front of
remember Fatty 2x4 couldn't get through the bathroom door.
Yeah, we were terrible.
In my area, it was kitchen door. Kind of changed a little bit.
Did it on the floor?
Oh, that's even more tragic. The poor fatty can't get into the kitchen.
Oh,
Yeah,
struggling.
Awful.
Yeah, but there's one fatty had a party and nobody came. That'll get you. That'll hurt your feelings.
I had a party once. Nobody came.
Nobody came to Christy's party.
One person.
Oh,
Yeah.
birthday party?
Didn't affect me at all.
Now you could do. We could do a little thing on the. We could get a packed house. Christy Lee panty party. That's right. Everyone who comes gets a pair.
That's right.
At
You
the
throw
door.
a panty party.
It's a
People
pair
are
of,
coming.
pair of game worn Christy Lee panties. Oh, there'd be 100
the
guys
only way-
lined up.
I can have a party as if I give away my underwear. Well, that's
not true.
Yeah, it's stupid. We're not giving away. We're selling it.
I've been to a party at your house and you didn't give away underwear. Now, that doesn't mean I didn't go home with some, but you weren't giving them away.
That's okay. You're allowed in my drawers.
Now, coming up, we have some fascinating stuff in the world of news, but we have to wrap up sports.
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay, what do you got over there?
Baltimore Ravens have placed their mascot, Poe.
Poe?
That's right, P-O-E.
That is so lame. Even
That is.
a mascot named after
like
a poem.
Edgar Allan.
It's not so lame. It is so.
He's a raven.
Raven. Oh.
That's so Raven.
God.
Very nice.
Coach John Harbaugh, who I don't care for, He had the news conference yesterday, and look at John. He made a joke. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys coming out. Do have a personnel announcement to make. Poe is going to be put on injured reserve for the rest of the season. He's going to be done. Unfortunately, he sustained a serious injury to his drumstick, and he will not be able to perform for the rest of the season. We will find a replacement. We're going to go to work on it right away.
Is he food?
Yeah. Hey, I'm really hurt, Coach.
What happened to him?
But you wouldn't call it his drumstick. You don't eat a crow.
At halftime, thanks for asking.
It's a raven. It's not a crow.
Thanks a lot for asking,
Aren't
Christy.
they the same?
No.
At halftime, between the
I think Kate Hudson knows what a crow tastes like.
I was going to answer you, but no, not now. Good luck. And Coach Harbaugh continues.
What a baby.
Just tell us
Appreciate
the
you guys
story.
coming out.
I'm taking my marbles and going home.
What happened? Tell me everything that happened. Tell me.
So the mascot was injured.
Guess?
The mascot was injured. It was in
That's
the
what
news.
What?
The mascot was injured. The mascot's name is Poe, after Edgar Allan Poe. The team is the Ravens.
Correct.
Very
All
good,
of those
Tom.
things I got.
She has stamped that with her approval. We can continue.
So how was she? How was the? Never mind.
How was Poe injured?
Now you
How
say
was
never
Poe
mind.
injured?
And it's never more.
No, he's not going to this season. He'll
At
play
halftime during a
nevermore.
preseason game, I'm going to talk, no matter how much you pricks talk. At halftime of the preseason game, they had mascots versus Pee Wee football people.
Okay.
Little kids. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking little boys, but maybe little girls. And during a tackle or something, he got hurt.
So the mascot got injured, and now they're making a big deal
Put
out
a
of it.
new mascot in there?
Boy, more. Yes.
So Christy's right. Can't they just put some other kid in there, and now
Nobody
I think
would
they're
know.
going to, but that's a shame. You want your first call mascot.
I ain't stopping this.
Appreciate you guys coming out.
So it's not
do
the
have
real
a
mascot.
Personnel announcement to make.
Kiss my
Poe is going to be put on injured reserve for the rest of the season. He's going to be done. Unfortunately, he sustained a serious injury to his drumstick, and he will not be able to perform for the rest of the season. We will find a replacement.
Again,
We're going to
you
go to
eat
work on that right
raven?
away. We're going to turn over every stone.
It's a joke.
Scour
Tom.
everywhere and find his replacement. We're going to get right into evaluating our options and see where we go next.
He
and
went on this
see if we can
long?
Find somebody to
He
replace.
didn't get a
Poe.
laugh either.
No one. Nothing. Who's
No
he
one
saying
laughed
it
at
to?
drumstick either. You want to know what a drumstick is? It's a
Kiss
leg
my
on a
ass.
bird. Oh. Hang on a
Good for
second.
you, Christy. Don't put up with Spider over there.
Good for you, Spider. Good for you. You got to put up with that.
So a crow and a raven are different, huh?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll have you know that
Hence the two different words.
Turkeys are different from chickens.
Isn't that something?
Yeah. Boy, oh boy. There's a lot of difference.
Yeah, I know. Green and blue are different. A house and the floor is different.
So Poe is out.
Yes.
Poe.
Popo? Yes.
Well, don't call the cops on me.
He did this for this.
Are we at the end of the road?
Yes.
Is that what you want?
Yes.
Po.
You know what they should do?
What should they do?
I got a lot of
To
ideas.
take us off the air? I agree.
Yeah, I wouldn't favor this crap.
And I got a great idea for them. This would get Baltimore some positive press, and God knows they need it. The city of Baltimore should have local celebrities inside the costume every week and
Who,
not
like
say
David
who it is.
Chase? Who's a local Baltimore celebrity?
Like the masked singer kind of thing?
Yeah, like the masked singer, the masked mascot. At the end of every game, the guy takes his head
All right.
off, or the
You
lady
can have
takes
Cal
his
Ripken Jr., a famous Oriole.
That'd be
you could have
fun.
John Waters.
Oh, I love John Waters.
That would be fun.
He'd be great.
Yeah.
The masked mascot. So I get nothing from Chick. They do, what's your fix here? What do you do?
They're going to find somebody else to put in the suit.
Yeah.
Can they have another press conference when they do that? Because this one was so exciting.
They could have not told us and just put somebody in the suit. No one would have known.
Yeah. Is your team been meeting this?
She's right.
Okay.
I just watched Chick's brain break.
I think it'd be funny if they had the Orioles mascot come over and fill in.
Oh, no.
Funny in what way?
When we look to humor, at last, we're all out wandering around in a cave, and Ace has a
I think we're all
Go ahead.
We're all shooting, and so far we've had nothing score.
I got a 3-pointer, baby.
I got a 3-pointer.
Josh attacked Chick, and then Chick attacked Christy.
It was awesome.
And then Ace attacked Chick, and then my dad attacked Ace.
I mean, it was just friendly fire in here. It was nuts.
Nothing hit.
Flying around everywhere.
Yeah.
Not even a good Nevermore joke about. By the way, you know what's always
I had a
pissed
good
me off?
Nevermore joke.
Yeah.
Why is it quoth?
Quoth Nevermore?
Quoth the Raven Nevermore. Always pissed me off. It's why I hated that stupid poem.
Oh, that used to be the past tense of quote. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Whoever uses that.
Well, we don't.
Language changes.
If someone said something quoth to you, you would stomp away.
Oh, I let it go.
You try writing a poem on cocaine fever, okay?
Opium and booze. You know what? He's got a point.
You know?
You ever tried writing on opium?
Jeez. The guy was working hard. He was
You
sweating.
can drool, that's about it.
Wander around town on opium.
Putting words together.
You know how hard it is to write when you got the shakes?
Yeah, man.
Oh, God. Well,
Whiskey. Bad cocaine.
a little bit of Little Feat.
I'm singing Little Feat to make myself happy.
Yes.
So, Christy, to
Joy does come with the...
To clarify.
Yes, Tom.
To
I'm
clarify.
listening.
This is only for Josh.
Yes, Tom,
To clarify, the Raven mascot Poe injured his leg when he fell on the stairs at the House of Usher. Want to explain that to her, Josh?
House of Usher, of course, another classic Poe story.
Poe story, the Telltale Heart.
House of Usher, yeah.
The wood and the pen.
Remember the cool one with the swinging blade?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure. The
what was
Pit
that?
and the pendulum.
the pendulum. Yeah, that's boy. That's
So far, this show, the Pit.
Yeah.
The Pit's
swinging blade. No, we've had a pendulum. We've been swinging from bad to worse.
What's the song where the guy goes like a pendulum do?
Roger Miller.
Roger Miller, yeah.
Oh my
England
God.
swings.
Yeah.
England swings like a pendulum do.
You just have a
Pendulum
warehouse
do.
of bad music in your brain.
Oh, that Roger Miller stuff is wonderful.
I love Roger
that.
Miller. My dad was
That's a good
huge
piece of hope.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, it's-
Yes.
Dang me?
Dang
I love Dang Me.
No!
I'll take a rope and hang me.
Come on.
High from the highest tree.
tree. Woman, would you weep for me?
Okay,
Okay, here we go.
That's music.
We have the Pigskin Pick'em Challenge. Excuse me. We got to get this in here.
We gotta get this in here.
The Pigskin Pick'em Challenge.
Pick him.
By the way, Chick's fantasy football team, the Guardians of the Commanders.
Yeah, and I signed up, and all I can get on the what is it outside the line? What do they call that? That
Oh,
rep
pro
site?
lines?
Yeah, the Kasaki's. Yeah, whatever.
Let's not muddy the
Scam they're
waters
running.
with.
All I have is Team McGee. I couldn't get the name in. I barely got registered. You have to join something. And
Well, I'm going to call the team the Guardians of the Commanders.
It's not an endorsement.
Highlighting the two worst new team names in professional sports.
You go right ahead.
The Big Green Egg. We're big fans, and we're giving away the famous Big Green Egg Mini Max. These are the Rolls Royce. The Rolls Royces of grilling, is that fair to say? You can win one every week starting next week. It's a bobandtom.com/contest, and it's really fun. You pick the winners of your favorite. It's very easy, and you also get to talk to Chick McGee during the famous Shoe-In of the Week segment and pick against the Chickster.
I was edging yesterday. My lawn.
Yeah.
I love that, where you get really close to the back.
I was edging my lawn.
That's hot
Baseball,
stuff,
baseball,
man.
baseball.
Oh, that's
grandma,
nice.
Baseball, grandma.
Nice, yeah.
And one of my neighbors pulled up. His car slowed up, and he rolled the window down, and he said, "You tell that Chick McGee, that grill, I want him. He might as well drop it over at my house. I already made my picks."
Aha.
Yes. I
What's
said,
this
"You got."
you got this clown's name?
Oh, I would never bother to ask his name. But
Do you know any of your neighbors' names?
Yeah, sure,
Jessica
yeah.
Alsman doesn't count.
oh yeah,
Is your edger electric?
yes, it's a trimmer edger.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
it's a treasure.
It is a treasure. It's very nice.
Okay. Time to move forward. Is there anything else in the world of sports?
Yes.
Oh, Roger Miller.
You can't take a in a parakeet cage. You can't take a in a parakeet cage.
Roger.
We can't play that on the radio.
That's not going to play in Peoria, my friend.
Get your pen.
Yeah!
Roger Miller.
Okay. Now, yesterday we had a story that I
Big River.
want to bring back that I thought was pretty funny. I learned something about my phone. The I forget what you call it.
AirDrop.
AirDrop. Okay.
Yeah. What did you call it? The
naked pictures in the air.
Naked pictures floating in the air, whatever the hell it is.
Airwaves.
AirDrop.
Okay.
Cyber
and,
flashing.
do you remember the story, Christy?
Yeah, absolutely. A Southwest pilot was taking a flight to Cabo, and somebody on the plane was trying to was airdropping photos, naked photos of themselves. He got wind of it, was not happy.
We have the audio.
Yeah.
Here it is.
So here's the deal. This continues while we're on the ground. I'm going to have to pull back to the gate. Everybody's going to have to get off. We're going to have to get security involved. And it's vacation that's going to be ruined. So you folks, whatever that airdrop thing is, quit sending naked pictures. Let's get yourself to Cabo.
Okay, this is sending naked pictures. And
right.
Apparently, the tray tables weren't the only things in the upright position. As people were.
Vacation is going to be ruined.
So the way this works is anybody who has their phone on that setting.
Right. If you have AirDrop everyone,
if it's on these pictures,
they'll show up.
They
on
show
your
up
phone.
without even you don't have to even accept them. Right away, you see one.
It'll be a thumbnail picture.
So
of the
kids
picture.
could be getting unfortunate pictures of genitalia or whatever.
Absolutely.
Well, they need to learn.
Okay.
About the body.
No, it's terrible.
Need to keep that setting
according
on
to this story, it says from the sources, the Daily Dot, the practice of airdropping nudes to strangers is called cyber flashing.
Yeah.
So now digital perversion, I guess, would be.
Digital perversion's been out there.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, this is really awful. How many D-pics do you have on your phone?
None.
Okay. Do you erase them or you?
I know. I've only received one in my lifetime, and it was because we were talking about it on the air, and I'd never had one. And the person I was seeing at the time sent me one.
Oh,
during
what a
the
nice,
show.
what a nice treat!
I was like, thanks.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, you should have sent back. Looks just like my dad.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Completely freak him out. No,
I think it's great.
It's an insane joke to make.
Yes, but it's very funny.
It's a fun time.
If she laughs, or if he laughs, you marry that man. You know what I mean? Like that's.
No, I didn't. Thankfully.
So anyway, that gave me an excuse to play this. This is just for Chick.
Pilot of the airwaves, here is my request.
Why are we playing this?
Because the pilot was talking.
What a pile of crap.
You don't like that song?
No.
Vocals are too layered.
It's got
and weird.
some weird synth vocal thing.
Yeah,
that's really
it's
cool.
phasing
Doesn't sound
going
real.
on.
And isn't that a song about a DJ and requesting your favorite song? Didn't that remind you of the days when you were in West Virginia?
Nope.
Trying to pick up the ladies.
Chick, have you ever referred to yourself as a pilot of the airwaves?
I don't like disc jockey.
Yeah.
I don't like any of those.
Have you ever gone on a date with a fan, like somebody that called? No, that called the station.
I don't think you could really call it a date. Thank you very much.
All I know is I don't want to mention any names, but there are things that happened in this building.
Oh yeah.
I know Jay Baker used to do things.
I love Jay.
Crazy. Yeah,
one of the funniest people I know.
He did a lot of weird stuff.
All that's true.
Don't ask him about the Journey tickets.
No.
Now, my first husband was a DJ. He liked to date groupies, and that I didn't know you could do that while you were still married.
Do you know what we had? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
Back in the day when Bob and I were working at the 100,000 watt blowtorch, that was WJML.
Yeah.
Oh, we covered more water.
Yeah, you did.
With our signal. We went up to Canada. We were in the Upper Peninsula. But we had we had deer that loved our show.
Yeah.
But we had one particular disc jockey who loved to do that. We could call him right now, except he did it once. Something really bad happened.
Oh my gosh!
It's hard to breathe.
Was she married?
Throat's been slit.
Oh.
The point is,
We're like right at the end of the break.
We were just having a fun little conversation.
Christy, what happened was the mascots got together at halftime, and they some minor league little kids playing football. They were there playing with the mascots, and the Ravens.
There's more to the
mascot
story about it.
Somebody got
hurt.
But Christy, I want to tell you, we had a picture.
Jesus.
We had two pictures. We had one of those ever seen those microphones? Then I don't think they use them anymore. Ace, I think we had one here for. They're the size of a football.
Yeah.
They look ridiculous.
But they are good mics.
They are good mics.
They were gigantic. We had one of those, but over to the right, there were two pictures by the phones.
Yeah.
Of the two ugliest people you've ever seen. a man and a woman, and underneath it said, "This is who you are talking to." And the idea was, particularly for certain people, that, late at night, the overnight guy,
Oh, yeah.
he'd be talking to some woman.
She had a really sexy voice.
Yeah. Then she'd arrive and get off the forklift.
That's why I always told up-and-coming DJs, watch Play Misty for me before you...
Yeah. Or watch Fatal Attraction, fellas. In any event, it's time for us to move on. Is that sports?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not sports.
We have more?
We haven't even talked about college football yet.
Okay, all right, okay. But before we go...
Killing it.
Thank you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Well, hello.
Hello. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Jake.
I think he's early. There's Josh Arnold at the upside sidekick chair.
Talking about Reno?
Shut up. There's
Reno coming early? Who you been talking to? His wife?
Smoking, huh? There's Ace Cosby out there. At the track phone hotline, hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
A lot of love in the room, baby.
That was his coffee. That was his coffee steaming.
I don't think it was. Not the odor. I know the difference between the smell of coffee and cigarettes.
I picked up a hitchhiker.
Here's
Did you
Tom.
kill him yet? Can I help?
He's in a truck.
Tom, this is your idea.
Comedian Reno Collier has joined us in the studio.
Thank you very much.
Reno's one of my favorite people. He's a nice man.
Well, why not put him on the air then? Let's do it.
That's pretty much what we do all the time.
Pay no attention to
Hey, dear nitwits, we have a letter. What the hell is going on this morning?
That's what I want to know.
Quite entertaining, though. Thanks from Scott.
Scotty.
All right, Scott.
What did he like? That part about that friend of mine that got killed?
With his throat. Yeah, that was it.
This is from Brandon. Folks, the show's often off the rails, but this week it's a new standard. Defensive Tom, Chick versus Ace, Willie versus Tom, the PP Challenge, and Diaperhead McGee. That's my new favorite superhero. He's made him a superhero.
Yes.
I can't wait to hear more.
That'll be memed up.
Now, we have to explain that Diaperhead McGee...
we got to get Reno in on this.
Okay.
I want to see him wearing a... Yeah, go ahead.
We are going to be wearing... I'll explain this to you, Reno. I'm sorry. Starting at square one, we're going to be putting on adult diapers next Thursday morning when the show starts. And then for the next 2 hours, the idea is whoever can fill it with the most urine will be the winner. Now, it's urine only. Reno, urine only. If you poop, you're ineligible.
Right.
That seems rude.
And you got to go to the shower, don't you? Although we do have wipes.
Well, yeah, you're going to need a case of them. That's not enough. If I poop in that diaper, I'm going to be climbing up in the sink.
These are North Shore Supreme wipes with aloe and calendula.
You got your witch hazel in there. That's important.
Well, the point is, Reno, Chick McGee has created a new character by taking one of the adult diapers and wrapping it around his head, and he becomes
Diaperhead.
Diaperhead.
Diaperhead. How's the missus?
I hope she'd change me.
She can't change you, Diaperhead.
Willie's not comfortable with this.
There's so many options for Diaperhead.
I have to sound more manly if people make fun of me.
Are you like a Southern gentleman? What's
That's right, Diaperhead.
Could you?
I'll say.
There we go. Now it's sounding a little more like the Colonel as opposed to. Well, never mind. So Reno, if you want to come back next Thursday, you can
pee with us.
Come on, pee with us.
Come pee with me.
All we are saying is give pee a chance.
We're going to do this we're going to sit in these chairs that we sit in every day.
We're going to cover them with plastic.
In this carpeted, the whole building is carpeted.
No, we need new carpeting anyway.
We have heard.
So why not piss all over it?
In the back channels and the grapevines that these diapers, no matter what diapers you get, they're really more for accidents and spillage and piddling and not for sitting in them.
No.
Yeah, it's not a fishing tournament. You're not going for weight.
It's not.
No.
In fact, we're using
a fishing.
Yeah.
Here's how this started.
Great minds think alike. Yes.
We had a letter from a guy, a few months ago that they were going to be going to a NASCAR race, and so before they went, they all to prep. they were going to wear adult diapers at the race so they didn't have to leave the stands.
Yeah.
Which I don't quite get. I've been to a NASCAR race, and by the time they make it around the track, I could have gotten a thing of popcorn, 4 beers, and peed, but that's a different story.
Right.
So this is from a young lady named Tracy. She writes, just before Mother's Day every year for the past 6 years, on that Saturday, a bunch of us get together, 9 people this year, both men and women.
Yep.
Each puts $10 in a pot, wear adult diapers for 2 hours, drink heavily. The heaviest pull up after wins the money. This year it was 3 pounds, 14 ounces.
Was there a baby in there?
And she says the deal is no water pills, just urine. Once again, if you soil the diaper with anything more serious, it's you're ineligible.
If you think I'm wearing a diaper Thursday morning and not taking a dump in it,
I'm leaving if you do that.
I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could physically turn the switch. Because when you're a little kid, it takes you so long to learn how to do that.
There's got to be a series of checks and balances. There's got to be someone with the authority to put an end to this. This can't happen. Are we really going to do this?
We were all kind of talking off the air.
There are some people.
A lot of our friends and family are real disappointed.
Yeah, well, you know something, Josh? Maybe they won't be so disappointed when you keep paying the bills.
Yeah. This is a radio show, not a hazing event for a fraternity.
This is from...
He brings up a good point, Dad.
This is
not
from
eating the cracker.
Jess Hooker, who's in charge of somehow getting the diapers and the wipes, and she says...
And changing us.
She does have plastic chair covers and tarps to put under the chairs.
So all morning we're just going to hear...
Yeah.
Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special surprise.
Oh, gosh.
Joining us on the telephone on line 3, Ace, we have Tracy, who wrote us our letter. Hey, Tracy, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Tracy, thanks for the letter.
Yeah, thanks a lot,
Yeah,
Tracy.
thanks, Tracy.
And Tracy, you signed the letter, the Pissers on McKim Way. What does that mean?
That's where everybody lives. We live in Western Pennsylvania, and that's the street that a lot of the participants live on.
Okay. And how did you do in the contest this year?
I actually didn't do it.
Oh, really?
Wait a second.
Let's get her ass in here.
She is going to compete on Thursday.
Oh, funny stuff.
Thanks, Tracy.
Tracy, why did you not compete?
Let me put it to you this way. I'm like the administrator. How's that? I make sure everything runs smoothly.
So to
I
speak.
help with the weighing.
I see. So-
I help distributing, stuff like that.
I see. And you're the publicist. So what you're suggesting is that I not do it, and
I'll be there. We knew it.
No way.
Somebody just called this that you were going to weasel out of it.
I knew it.
Oh, walk out.
I knew
I'll
it.
walk out. You'll never see me again.
You're going to weasel, you weasel. I knew you would.
not only Tracy. Not only am I going to do it, I am going to win. Now, when we weigh the diapers, we're going to use one of those fishing things, and then I have suggested that the winning diaper be mounted.
We use a digital scale. We just bought it from one of the big name brand stores. It's just a little digital thing.
Yeah, you
we
set
put them
it
in-
on. Mm-hmm.
Is it like a postal meter scale?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, that's
But see, that's not going to have the comic effect of holding up a soiled diaper, like you're holding up a 40-pound
Can I get a reweigh?
bass. That's the world record.
Well, we put them all in little bags, like the convenience store plastic bag.
No, we're not doing that. I want it dripping.
This is far too logical. We want to get piss everywhere on the porch here.
What brand of diaper do you use? Or do you use like a pull?
Yeah, we use the name brand. Can I say that on the air?
Sure. You really can't, Chris. I don't know why Christy asked that. So here's the.
You can use the name. Go ahead. What is it?
Okay. Yeah, we use the Depends.
Okay.
And everybody uses the same size. So everybody's on the same level.
See, that's going to create a problem because
I'm not doing that.
Some of us have larger derrieres than others.
Yeah, we can all wear the same size. The straps will adjust, and you.
But what about around the thighs?
Yeah, Christy's will be at her knees.
I know. Look how big that diaper is.
We've actually had people use duct tape around their waist.
Oh, okay. So Tracy just said that they had people use duct tape as well. You duct tape the.
Wow.
Oh, my
Now,
goodness.
Chick's putting on over his pants. Do you mind? Would it be okay if we asked the first name only of the winner of this year's contest?
John.
John. It was a guy.
Okay.
Were any of the
Yeah.
women close?
No.
Boy.
Really?
No.
The winner of the
Yeah.
bathroom contest was named John.
Hey, it could have been named Phil.
Is the trick that John uses at drinking a lot of beer?
Everybody drinks a lot of beer that day. Yes.
Yeah.
Did you drink a lot of beer that day, or as the observer, were you not allowed to?
I drink heavily that day. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Beer.
Okay. Well, Tracy, we got to run here. Thank you so much, and be sure to listen next Thursday for the
Absolutely.
for the Urine Olympics. Chick right now is posing, wearing the
gonna
adult
leak.
diaper and a hoodie. You look very dignified.
There's no way these don't
Those are
leak.
going to leak. We need to get like a Depends, a pull-up type thing.
it'll be
Well-
over my shorts.
Okay, you are going to wear it. You're not going to wear it like that, are you?
Tom,
That's how you wear it.
If this looks stupid, you tell me, right?
Okay, we got to take a break. Tracy, thank you so much. You have been the catalyst for a great,
Chick
great
McGee
event.
2029.
Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Okay. We'll be right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee's at the news desk.
Kinda.
Pat Godwin's in the performance room.
Yeah, I'm here.
Josh Arnold's at the Upside Sidekick desk.
Chick, I'm about to take my first sip of a pumpkin spice latte of the year.
Ready?
Bob and Tom comedian legend is here. Reno Collier in the studio.
Oh, that's good.
There he is.
Very good.
There's Ace Cosby.
Good morning, friends.
Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Josh, you're magically wearing one of the sorority girl vests with the Ugg boots on. How did that
I
happen?
know. All of a sudden, I have a dolphin tattoo on my ankle.
Tom.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks so much for joining us. Comedian Reno Collier is here with us, a Southern gentleman. Reno is at one of the great comedy clubs in America this weekend, Comedy Off Broadway in Lexington, Kentucky, one of the most beautiful cities in America.
Mm-hmm.
He's there tonight, Saturday, and Sunday.
All right.
Because Monday's Labor Day for some great live comedy at Comedy Off Broadway, Lexington, Kentucky. We're going to be in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, just down the road.
Yeah.
It'll be for Bourbon and Beyond. What day are we there?
16th.
September 16th with
Yeah.
Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols?
Yep.
That's going to be fun. And I believe we're going to have some special posters for everybody who stops by to see us.
Oh, nice.
Working on that right now. Now, we were trying to get through sports. Have we finally finished?
Sean Clifford, final drive for Penn State, 10-yard touchdown pass to Kevon Lee with 57 seconds left.
What sport is this?
College football. The Nittany Lions, 35-31 winners last night in West Lafayette over your Boilermakers. Top 25 college football winners last night, Oklahoma State, Pittsburgh, and Wake Forest. I will not say that Pittsburgh beat West Virginia 38-31 because Reno's West Virginia.
Thank you very much.
They were very
What about Mizzou? Did Mizzou win?
Mizzou did win.
Okay.
But they're not in the top 25, so no one cares, even less. Did
Yeah,
you go
no,
to
they
Missouri?
should.
Did you go to Missouri?
My niece goes, and one of my brothers went.
Is she still buying tests, or has she gotten out of that?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, otherwise she would be a lost cause.
Yeah, that's what
Thank you.
Beautiful campus. I like that.
It is nice, isn't it?
Where's that, Missouri?
Could
Yeah,
we move on?
Central Missouri. There.
A bar in Wisconsin, Tom, has broken the world record. Oh, only stupid world record.
I love this one.
I know you do. That's why I'm holding it. Okay, a bar in Wisconsin has broken the world record for the longest shot ski. You ever been on the working end of a shot ski, Reno? Do you know what that is?
I don't even know what it is.
We have one. Do we have one in the hallway still?
Yeah.
A shot ski
Go get
is
it, Christy. Take your time.
typically a snow ski. A snow ski that affixed to it will be a number of shot glasses. Now, some of them just have a hole drilled where you drop the thing in. Sometimes they're actually affixed to the ski. And then here we go. And then you hold the ski.
It's a team sport.
And then you tilt it simultaneously. So in this case, that's a 4-shot shot ski. All 4 people would be doing the shot at the same time. You see.
Yeah.
Some vodka if you'd like
Now,
Oh, honey, I got 5.5 years, and it has not been pretty.
Now, in
Took
this
me
case,
a lot of meetings to get off those skis.
In this case, they they have somehow melded together hundreds of skis to make the world's longest ski, followed by the world's longest shot ski event.
Wow.
Tell me more, Chick.
Would anyone care to guess how long the world's longest shot ski?
Okay, so it fits in the bar, right?
No, they're outside.
No, it does not. Yes, yes, Willie.
Is this in Milwaukee by any chance?
Bar in Wisconsin, it says.
Because there is a bar in Milwaukee that I've been to, and it brags it has the longest bar. Like literally, where you order drinks.
It says Eagle River, wherever that might be.
I'll say 250 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to go 300.
100.
301.
Go thousands.
Thousands?
Whoa. 2,454.95 feet. That's half a mile, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they all had to drink a shot at the same time.
And they had to tilt the ski
How
at the
many
same
people?
time.
The shot takers line up alongside one another and throw back the ski to take a shot together. The successful record attempt, 468 skis were used.
Melded together into one giant ski.
While 1,187 people took a shot of Fireball.
Yes. Oh, the old Fireball.
At the same time, Shot Ski posted a video of their attorney presenting a certificate in their honor. The event is recognized and will be verified by the World Record Academy through local CPA and meteorological specialties, of course.
They want to make it legit. I mean, this is really, these people got together. It's so cool. They raised a ton of money for charity.
22,900.
$22,000 more. But they had to, obviously, they have to do ID checks. I mean, it's quite an elaborate event. So good for them. Fun stuff. Having some fun with the old shot ski.
That phrase never worked for me. I'm drinking for charity.
I know, right?
You know what I mean? Like nobody ever. They never had that when I was.
Unless
drinking.
the strippers was.
Yeah, well, her name was Charity, but that's different.
Hey, if I don't do this, who's going to save the turtles? Okay? The
turtles.
You know, there was one guy at the end of all those skis that goes, "I got this. You know, give me the tab."
So it was fun.
And a German martial artist has broken the Guinness World Record for the most baseball bats broken with his hands in 1 minute.
Wow.
You seen this?
No.
I don't want anything to do with this guy. Mohammed, it hurt me. Mohammed Karamanovic, nicknamed Hammer Hands. Yo, Hammer Hands! Earned the title earlier this year. He broke 68 baseball bats on the set of the Italy-based production Lo Show Day Record.
You know, it looks like kind of like American Idol. And there's this very attractive woman, and it's the MC. And this guy looks kind of like Babe Ruth. He's sort of this out-of-shape German dude, but he's
got hammer hands.
He's whacking these baseball bats.
Does he like karate chop them or fist chop them in half?
The bats are set up on sort of a table with a big gap in the middle. So the bats, so he just takes his hand and goes, "Ruh!"
Do you have any idea?
Yeah,
I know. Specially made bats,
because
though?
I've seen we've all seen like Bo Jackson or a baseball player break it over.
It's
his
impressive
knee.
every time.
Yes, it's amazing.
Yeah, but he does whatever it is.
68, breaking the old record of 55.
And you called this guy out of shape?
No, I'm saying like Babe Ruth kind of looked out of shape, but wasn't.
Okay, yeah, this guy's a monster. What are you talking
No, but
about?
he doesn't. If you'd see him in the street, you'd go, "This guy, no."
He also holds the record for most coconuts smashed with one hand in 1 minute. 148.
Yeah, and they're making a movie about this guy and his male lover.
What's that called?
Brokeback Mountain.
Oh boy, that was painful.
That was painful.
No connection to Cowboys or mountains.
Oh, it's wrong. I know.
That's just silly.
I couldn't resist. In any event,
I think they're specially made bats. I bet they're not like a regulation.
I don't know. You watch this thing.
Well,
it
but
looks.
what kind of bat are they going to get in Italy? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
If I want a nice
Louisville Slugger.
No, if I want some pasta, I'll go to Italy. Mm-hmm. If I want a baseball bat, I come to America.
That's right.
Then the Polish guy tried it with aluminum bats. He died.
He died. He tried everything.
This is the second break in a row that instead of having a cute, fun button, you ended it with death. Murder was the first one.
What was the first one? A man getting his throat slit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's a true story.
Yeah.
It's a true story, my friend.
Oh, yeah, truth and comedy, huh?
Kim Howard.
You know what his defense is? Oh, you just don't want the truth. Is that
Can't help. Oh, yeah, you're right. I slit his throat.
There you go. That's exactly right.
Is my voice that mellifluous and deep? I like that guy. We have an amazing story. Did any of you guys see this thing about the guy stung by 20,000 bees?
No.
He's alive. He's going to be okay.
What if you call that living?
They were literally taking bees out of his belly. It's an amazing story. That's coming up. Also, we have Star Wars news, Peanuts, the comic strip news, and some interesting stuff in the world of cell phones getting very wet. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
At the Upside Sidekick desk. There's comedy legend, the Bob and Tom comedy man, Marino Comedy. Comedy man. Early on, Reno, I decided
take a premise.
Because this is the Bob and Tom comedy show. I think long ago we should have put that in there to make it clear.
So certainly the object itself wouldn't be clarifying that at all.
This could be a funeral convention. We don't know. There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
We could do sports talk.
Yes, sir.
Hey, did you hear about that linebacker? Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't take offense to that, Chick.
People seem to like it.
Everybody happy, you know that.
I know. Speaking
Reno
of sports talk, if
we
you're a
were
smart
just
sports,
talking about
excuse
Titan.
me.
Okay.
If you're a sports person, or any kind of casual fan, you could win the Big Green Egg Minimax every week. Are you kidding me? That's what we're doing. It's our special contest called Bob and Tom's Pigskin Pick'em.
Doesn't that have to do with something in the sports world?
It does.
Well,
some great
now,
games.
Welcome back.
Okay. bobandtom.com/contest. You could be a big winner, and you get to talk with Mr. Chick McGee on the radio, Reno.
Yeah, we'll see.
And you could pick against a chick with your sports. But now, Reno, are you a gambler? Do you like to put a little money, a little wager here and there?
I'm bad at it, so it's just with friends.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get into. I used to really love to bet football and just suck at it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to know your limitations.
Yeah.
If you'd like a complete list of those, call your wife.
Yeah.
I'm just that's a truism. This isn't just directed at
She'd
Reno.
probably be happy to. Yeah, share.
Okay. Which list do you want? I'm sure they're on her phone. Now, we have to get over there to Christy Lee to see what's happening in the world of
You
news.
done over there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Experts are warning against a viral TikTok trend again called perineum sunning.
Perennium would be, they do it every year.
Yeah, perennium every year. Sun on your taint. According to The Insider, the controversial practice involves a person exposing their genitals to the sun for a period of time.
My genitals.
I can't say genitals.
Genitals is the word. In other words,
It claims that it exposes the perineum area to
Now on
vitamin
news, Lucinda Williams.
D.
okay, could we get the story out?
It exposes the perineum area to vitamin D and provides an energy boost that purportedly improves sleep, concentration, and creativity.
We've known for years that this doesn't.
The practice made headlines before, you'll recall, when actor Josh Brolin admitted he got a sunburn after trying the perineum sunning. As influencers promote the trend on TikTok, though, and other platforms, experts, including dermatologist Dustin Portella, warn that the increased risk of developing skin cancer is simply not worth it.
Of course.
Dr. Stephanie, is it Uy? From
It's Dr. Stephanie Uy.
That's what I said.
Sorry.
Our apologies, Doctor.
Is it Dr. Uy?
Med school.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
She's not a witch doctor.
God. She's from My Healthcare Clinic. She adds, this is a classic example of social media medical misinformation, which in some cases can be damaging or dangerous. Don't sun your perineum.
I mean, it's dangerous in a number of ways. If your next door neighbor's eyeballs could be damaged by staring at your crack.
I saw this recently on something. And I can't remember if it was one of those Real Housewives things or something. And these two women,
of course,
went out and they lay on their backs and put their legs spread, and it was.
Did they point their anus at Uranus?
I mean, akimbo.
It was pretty.
Did they get someone to rub lotion on it for them?
No, it was just the two of them laying in the backyard with their arses in the air, so to speak.
Fun. Yeah, this is a terrible idea. It's a part of your body that shouldn't be. Isn't it the phrase "where the sun don't shine"?
Yeah.
For a reason.
Right.
Yeah. Plus, the sun makes things more wrinkly.
Yeah, raisins.
Is your taint wrinkly?
I
Well,
can't even
the ball
see
sack.
it.
Well, that's
Well, that's going to be there. I mean, you have to.
Balzac, the philosopher, right? Is that what
You have to kind of pin it back, right, to get it out of the way.
Yeah, like the flying squirrel.
You know, for guys, they.
Well, I think
Safety
when
pin
you
or clothespin?
Chip
When you
clip.
lay on your back with your legs spread, where does it go?
The nuts?
It depends what the angle of the dangle is.
It also depends about your age. It depends on how old you are.
Okay.
Yeah, there's that
How
song.
cold
There
it
was that song that was written about it.
Yeah?
What was that band called? Soundgarden, A Black Hole Sun.
Yeah, how you like it, huh?
Black hole sun. I mean, the joke would be brown hole sun. wouldn't it?
Yeah, okay. Well, no, there's that. What's that guy's name that has that? The Alan Parsons Project, Brown Eye in the Sky. Isn't that the song?
Yeah.
Pat, do you have a song for us?
I got something for you.
Brown eye in the sky, looking at
Red Eye Love.
Bah, nothing could be finer than some sun on your vagina in the morning. Patrick. Nothing could be sweeter than the tan under your Peter in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, the sun don't normally shine between the beehole and the nutties. Get some rays on that behind. Oh, you trendy hotties. Man, you gotta see them tanning their perineum in the morning. Legs up in the air with no panties on down there makes me horny. Oh, ladies, tan your taints, if only a day, and that big vitamin D energy is coming your way. Oh, nothing could be finer than some sun on your vagina in the morning. Thank you, everybody.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. And now Brown Hole Sun. Okay, let's go for it. Wow. Yeah, this is this kind of medical stupidity that people buy into. Don't get your medical tips on the internet.
I wish I could remember what show it was I was watching.
You don't see a medical show called The Influencers. We have taken 10 influencers and decided we're going to have them cure cancer. What do you suggest? Shoving prunes up your anus?
What if they did?
Yeah.
What if they did, Kurt? And we go, oh, now we have to listen to these people.
No bad ideas in a brainstorm, man.
Yes, no, that's the falsehood, Willie.
He's right about that.
If you've ever been to one of our meetings, there are bad ideas. Most of them. Okay, well.
Remember the mascot meeting we wanted to have? It was the Bob and Tom Carp, a guy in a fish suit. Remember that?
Why didn't that happen?
I don't know. That was the only idea. There was a hotel room.
I remember.
And the whole thing, we all had to be there.
Okay, no,
and that was the only idea that came out of
Hang
that
on a
meeting.
second. We had it. There used to be a mascot here many years ago.
Yeah, the Q-Roo.
The Q-Roo. It was a kangaroo.
Right.
Oh, a kangaroo. Okay.
Yeah.
And it was a guy. This is a true story. I don't know, you weren't there. We were at a car dealership doing a one of those things. Come on by and meet everybody.
This is a great story.
And this guy who was the kangaroo was a dude in a kangaroo suit.
Yes.
And he was. You remember this guy? Ace. He was kind of athletic.
Yeah.
So, are you familiar with the high jump called the Fosbury flop? Remember how that worked?
It's the way they high jump.
It's
now.
the way that
They go over
you'd run
back
toward the
first.
bar, spin around, jump up, and go over the bar backwards.
Right.
So this guy decided he was going to do a Fosbury flop in front of the crowd and go over a fence. He got 98% over, and then the fur on his ass caught on the top of the fence, and he was left hanging there.
Yep.
He didn't make it.
That was the end of the Roo, wasn't
That was well. He ripped the Roo suit up. God, that's got to be somewhere.
Wasn't there a sex scandal? I thought there was a sex scandal with the Roo too.
The last version of the Roo, it looked like they got a new suit. It looked like a bunny.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. So then we decided we were going to have a big fish like WKRP. That didn't fly.
A Q carp. Yeah.
Yeah. So in any event,
that would have been popular.
There's still a handful of stations that have a really cool mascot.
Sweet Meat.
Sweet Meat in St. Louis is very famous.
Yeah.
Now, it's time for us to move forward here. I should reintroduce our guest, Reno Collier. Typically joins us on Mondays. Reno is here in the studio. He will be in Lexington, Kentucky at Comedy Off-Broadway tonight, Saturday night, and Sunday night. Speaking of traveling, Mr. Pat Godwin is doing a really cool thing on Saturday night in Evansville, Indiana, at Pat Coslett's Simplicity Furniture Shop, which doesn't sound like it's a cool gig, but it really is. And Willie, you've done this.
It's the best.
It's a really fun time. So if you're
Jeff's going to be with you, Jeff Oskey.
Jeff Oskey,
Are we
he'll
going
be
to hear
joining
from
us
him
later. Yeah, we will be hearing from
And
Jeff.
Pat, if you don't do the song that you just did Saturday night, people should demand their money
There's
back.
going to be a problem.
I'll do it.
It's an easy explanation. Just go, hey, we heard about this new craze.
Nothing could be finer than the sun in the morning.
Unless it's a family show, in which case,
I'll do it anyway.
just have the kids cover their ears.
Pat, they like you to work clean, but I pushed the boundaries a little bit. You can have a little bit of fun there. Pat's a nice guy.
Okay. Now, we have Reno here, so I think Reno is famous for his new feature called Southern Fried. And it's a take on your Southern background, and you grew up in the South, and
Yes, sir.
you went to military school.
I did.
In the South.
Fishburne Military School. Yeah, it's a country fried take.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is what-
Country Fried, go. What do you got for us?
So there's a lot going on out there, and I'd like to start sharing with y'all my viewpoints and opinions on some of this stuff. So if you'll allow me, it'd be my pleasure to serve up a tasty helping of what I call Reno Collier's Country Fried Take.
All right.
Well, along with my wife's cell phone plan and my daughter's car insurance, it looks like I'll be helping to pay for another thing that doesn't benefit me at all. The student loans of other people's kids. Look, as a Southern gentleman, I'm all for helping those out in need and giving them a little assistance. I remember one time when I was growing up, Clive Phillips was having trouble making payments on his combine harvester, so a bunch of area families took up a collection to help keep him square until he could get back on his feet. He was a hard worker who'd hit some tough times, and we were happy to help him. You know what we didn't do? Give everybody in the country with a tractor $10,000 regardless of whether they needed it or not. Now, there are plenty of hardworking college graduates out there who could use a financial break and who will actually put this money towards positive and productive things. But we all know a lot of this dough is going to lazy, spoiled, TikTok-addicted basement dwellers who feel they're somehow exempt from personal responsibility and are entitled to what you and I have rightfully earned. You know what I'm saying? This is why I propose we hold interviews for those with student loan debt to see if they deserve our help, and if so, how much. Oh, you're a teacher who served in the military and drives an 18-wheeler in the summer, and you're a foster parent. Your student loan debt is now gone.
Yeah.
Oh, you're an unemployed aspiring social media influencer who still lives with mommy and daddy, and you majored in 17th century Icelandic poetry with a minor in canine gender studies. You're paying every damn cent, jackass.
Canine gender studies. I don't know if
That was a minor?
And if you don't like this case-by-case approach, then you're really going to hate my other idea. Fist fights. If you want student loan forgiveness, you'll have the opportunity to throw down with someone who's A, already paid off their student loans without anyone else's help, or B, never went to college because they feared they'd never be able to pay back their student loans. And whoever wins gets the $10,000 apiece. Now, you may be thinking, hey, I'm in decent shape. I can win a fight. But remember the kinds of people you'll be up against. Construction workers, soldiers, cops, stay-at-home moms. Strong, determined folks who would like nothing better than to beat the hell out of a sniveling underachiever like you looking to steal bread off the table. I want this like Braveheart. I want all the little tofu Starbucks people at one end. I want all the cops, military, and construction workers at the other end, and go straight Braveheart. Just go running directly into each other, arms swinging, legs kicking. There'll be hammers, nails, and coexist bumper stickers flying everywhere. Now, maybe I'm being unfair. Maybe my anger is misdirected. Maybe I should be mad at those in government who are giving in to all the online bellyaching and whiny hashtags in an attempt to literally buy votes. Maybe I should be mad at the folks doing the forgiving and not the folks getting forgived. Because, hey, If there was talk of mortgage forgiveness, alimony forgiveness, forgiveness for the debt of the tools I had to buy to work construction for 2 hours during COVID to pay for my kids' freaking college, you better believe I'd be sitting here with my fingers crossed browsing online for a new bass boat. So, whatever. I'll help you pay off your college law degree so long as you defend me pro bono when I get in a fist fight at a bar and knock somebody out over my argument on loan forgiveness. I'm Reno Collier, and that's this week's Country Fried Take.
You're fired up about those tofu Starbucks types.
I don't like them. Never have.
Thank you. Reno Collier, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Reno, live in the flesh in person on the stage tonight, tomorrow night, Sunday night, Comedy Off-Broadway, Lexington, Kentucky. And once again, we're going to be in the Commonwealth of Kentucky coming up in a couple of weeks.
September 16th.
With Donnie Baker and the
Friday
Pork Pistols.
morning.
It's part of Bourbon and Beyond. I guess we're the Beyond part.
Oh, yes.
We'll find out about that.
Yeah, I guess it's 2 weeks from today.
Wow. You don't Beyonce.
You know, there's something there. And I like it.
That just unfortunately crossed my mind, and I didn't have any time to go, this is dumb. See, that's the beauty of this show. It's not like the refined comedy you get when you get a nice editorial like Reno's, or a stand-up piece that someone has thought about. They've rehearsed it 50 times. Here you get the worst. It just comes off. Now, we have Christy Lee at the news desk. Can you give me the teaser?
Yeah, coming up, we have a great story about religious folk and their sex lives.
This is an interesting thing. I was quite surprised, but then the more I thought about it, I was kind of thinking, yep, makes sense.
What are we talking about, like slutty nuns? Jesus. I was asking if that's what we were talking about.
It's been one of those days.
Maybe that's...
It's kind of nice, Reno, to be able to pass the jackass the jackass torch over to Josh.
Oh, is it my turn to hold it?
Yeah.
All right.
There you go. God, I had a lot of faith in Dr. Stephanie Ooh-ee. I didn't realize that the horn section was blocking out the ooh-ee.
Yeah. Hi, Chick McGee reporting for Jackass duty.
We'll be right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee.
Hey.
At the news desk, enduring like we all are.
Yeah.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold at the Upside Sidekick desk.
Chick.
Reno Collier here in the studio.
Woo.
Hanging out, having a good time. There's Ace Cosby.
You chewing gum?
Manning the track phone hotline hot phone.
What are you doing over there, Reno?
I had a mint.
Okay, that's going to help.
There's Willie Griswold.
Welcome to the room full of love, Reno.
I'm Chick McGee.
Are you chewing gum? I thought I was in school. I was lie.
That's how this works.
And here's, sadly, my father figure, Tom.
You're welcome. Reno Collier, who just did a great episode of the Country Fried Take. I certainly enjoyed that. You'll want to watch that on the TV. How do you do that, Ace?
YouTube, baby.
YouTube Baby.
That sounds like a great service.
Oh, I like that.
Have you seen that on YouTube, baby?
YouTube Baby.
Everybody's in a diaper.
I bet Diaper Man would be on YouTube.
Diaper Man.
What's on? Oh, I want to see Diaper Man. Please, can I see Diaper Man?
Hey, it's Diaper Man.
Once again,
Check out my baby on YouTube. What is it?
YouTube Baby Diaper Man.
Once again, Chick McGee is Diaper Man. He's got an adult diaper around his head. I know this is radio. For those of you studying radio, broadcasting, podcasting, everything we do is wrong.
You look like a little girl that takes care of sheep.
Little Pete.
Father, have you seen my ewe?
Baba Black Poop. Have you any stool? Oh, God, you'd think we worked on this stuff.
You know what, fellas? Dad, Josh, take the rest of the
Yes,
day.
sir, yes, sir.
What causes
3 diapers full.
leading cause of black stool?
Green chips?
Pepto-Bismol.
Pepto-Bismol, you're absolutely right.
That's exactly
You're
right.
absolutely right.
Look it up.
Okay, and I got a question.
Have some fun. Go have some Pepto-Bismol.
I will recognize the answer when I hear it, but I don't know what it is.
What?
We just had a news story about the perineum.
Yes.
Which is that space between the front naughty and the bee hole.
You didn't want to say taint?
Well, no, see, taint is the non-medical version.
Right.
I mean, if you go visit your doctor and he says, well, first I'm going to have to check your taint, find another physician.
Yeah, but how does it work when you go check my beehole?
I think you got a down-home guy. You got somebody that relates to the people.
How about anus? How do you feel about that?
That's fine. It's scientific.
To go to your doctor. Yeah, my family's got a history of colon cancer, so I was just curious. Can you check out my beehole today?
It's a buzzing.
So my question is, and I will recognize the answer when I hear it, but I don't know it, so that's why I'm asking. There is a name for the black stool, if you will, the first one emitted by a baby.
Yeah. That's right. I never remember the name of this either.
Me neither, and I hear it a lot.
It's kind of like perineum, but
It's
start with an E, maybe, or like
Marconium.
That's it.
Marconium.
Which is
you guys have won a couple of those, haven't you?
Marconium.
We won the Marconium Award.
I think so.
And then isn't there an online auction place called that?
Mercari.
Oh, that's it. I'm really getting me
Bob
confused.
Zaney was selling off some of his wares on there.
That's right. I'm getting very confused. But right now, it's time for a palate cleanser. And the best way to do that, of course, is...
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Last week I ate an entire feather pillow.
An entire feather pillow, wow.
Since then, I've been feeling down in the dumps.
That was Ace Cosby's joke.
Down in the dumps.
Down in the dumps.
See, you can check out the dumps. There's down in them from the pillows.
Down in the dumps.
I want to stay on theme with you guys.
Yeah, that did not get the laugh it deserved, Ace. I thought that was very good.
Yeah, I did.
Absolutely.
I'll do it again Monday.
Oh, good.
Yes, please. Monday.
Labor Day. I don't know when it's going to be.
Tuesday.
Okay.
No, you said Monday.
Now we have Christy Lee at the news desk. I think we've covered everything. We've got the advice from the doctors: don't sun your perineum.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, no matter what it says on TikTok, you've never seen anybody come. Well, I was cured because of a teenager on TikTok showed me how to dance away my cancer. No, let's not get our medical advice.
Josh had it. What if some weirdo on TikTok finds out that if you put peanut butter on your eyelids,
I know it's going to suck. We have to go. Now we have to actually pay attention.
Now we got to put peanut butter on our eyelids.
Press conferences would be a lot more handsome, though. That'd be nice.
Why does Dr. Fauci have a can of Jif and a spatula and he has no pants on? Oh, dear God. That's the cure?
That's it.
In the beehole? Wow.
All right.
I'm going smooth.
Come on.
I was just going to say.
I have an idea.
You got to go with the crunchy natural. That's the downside.
Make it a rule. Let's not say beehole anymore.
No.
Okay.
Go.
Like, the good old days.
Okay.
Moving on, recent research indicates that religious people
Of beeholes.
have more satisfying sex lives than non-religious people.
I think I know why.
Women and men. I know why, because you're thanking God all the time.
No, because
because it's dirty.
Makes it dirty. That's exactly right.
Women and men who saw religion as more important in their lives reported having less sex on average, though they were found to have overall higher levels of sex life satisfaction. Researchers said their findings suggest having too much sex, that's a problem, may lead to lower levels of satisfaction from sex life. According to the survey, highly educated individuals had sex less frequently than others and were more dissatisfied with their sex life than those with less academic success. This is all in the Journal of Sex Research. I have a lot of theories about this.
Okay.
Go ahead. Let's hear them.
Well,
I got a lot of ideas for you people, and here they are.
No, I think they say that the religious people have less sex on average.
But they enjoy it more.
Right.
Because it's dirtier.
Is this kind of like...
Or, wait.
Because it's sinful, which makes it better, right?
Or they don't know any better. They are just easily satisfied because they don't know that there are other things besides missionary.
No, I'm Christian, and I know that there's all kinds of cool stuff.
That's because you have the internet.
Yeah, but I don't watch it, and I don't smoke either, Chuck.
He's not smoking.
This just sounds like if you have pizza every day, you're not going to savor it as much as someone that has pizza once a week.
That's yes.
But if I want to know where to get the best slice of pizza, I'm going to pizza every day.
Yeah,
guys,
right?
That's what he's talking about.
Yes.
Okay. The one about being more academic is interesting to me, that last paragraph.
Well, of course, because that's you.
Not really.
Highly educated
No,
individuals
I bluffed
had
my way
sex
through high school and college.
less frequently than others and were more dissatisfied with their sex life.
Really?
Yeah.
Intellectual people?
Now, do you find it hot when a guy's wearing a mortarboard and has a like the full cap and gown on and just
I've never done that
large
before.
erection?
but-
Okay, just asking.
Try it.
Do you think it's because
Graduating
highly...
magna cum now.
Do you think it's
or noisily? Magna cum noisily.
Loudly.
maybe because highly educated people can't shut their brains off, maybe, and live in the moment?
No, because they're too critical of everything, and I hate that. I don't know. One thing about all these surveys, I always want to think to myself, first of all, I've never been asked to do one, number
Right.
one. And number two, I think people lie.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think you get the truth in a lot of these surveys. That's just my theory on that. Coming up, we have interesting things in the news, including puppies being rescued. Oh, isn't that sweet? We have what happens if you drop your cell phone in 25 feet of ocean water. You're going to be quite surprised when you hear this one. And it's hard work stocking a store.
Yes.
They got robots that do it now. We'll find out about that, too. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee, News Desk.
Hey.
Pat Godwin, Performance Room.
Hey, chick.
Josh Arnold, Upside Sidekick Desk.
Hello.
Ace Cosby's here at the Track Phone Hotline Hot Phone. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee, and Tom, we have a special guest.
We do indeed. He is comedian Reno Collier. And Reno, a veteran of the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. Reno is also going to be live on stage tonight, Lexington, Kentucky, at Comedy Off-Broadway. And then he'll be there again Saturday night and Sunday night for some great live stand-up. Reno just did a presentation of his new feature, an excellent job. Reno, you took on the world of student loans. A controversial topic, my friend.
Yeah.
Got some great mail here already.
Already?
Please post Reno's rant. I have dozens of people I want to share that with. Thank you, Walt. And
all right.
I got a bunch of letters here.
Good.
So congratulations, Reno. You've touched a nerve, as they say. Here's one. Bravo, Reno. And it's he enjoyed the Braveheart fist fight analogy and the topic of canine gender studies. Excellent work. What am I talking about? You'll have to see it. Now, if you wanted to watch that, Ace, how would you do that exactly? YouTube.
Baby.
So I was hoping you would pick up on the
YouTube baby.
YouTube baby theme.
Baby.
Also got another letter I wanted to get to real quick from Pete. You'll recall Pete. He is from...
No, I don't know Pete.
Yeah, you do. You met him the other day. I read his
did?
letter.
Oh.
He's from Ramrod Key.
Oh, yeah. Down in the Keys.
You know, I mentioned that when I heard the name Ramrod Key, I thought it was a gay bar down at Key West. But he goes, hey, thanks for reading my email on the air. And then he acknowledges that Ramrod Key does sound like a gay bar in Key West. Actually, it's a small residential island 30 miles north of Key West.
Oh.
There are plenty of fine females around here. It's a quiet, charming, lovely, peaceful place. I've lived here for 30 years and wouldn't live anywhere else.
Well, don't tell everybody about it. They'll all want to come there, Pete.
Okay.
I think Cuba called it spot number one. At one point.
Yes, El Disembarcaro, I believe was the Cuban. Then he says, hey, P.S., I love Willie. Great addition to the show. Wasn't that nice? Thank you, Pete. Listening down in the Keys. Now, we have Christy Lee at the news desk. What have we missed?
An original prop pistol used by Harrison Ford in Star Wars A New Hope has been sold at auction. The DL-44 heavy blaster pistol was estimated to sell for between $300,000 and $500,000. But surprising everyone, it ended up selling for $1,057,500.
How are these nerds getting all this money?
I don't know.
They're nerds. They know how to make money. Yeah. Silicon Valley and all that.
Sitting in their basements.
And you know they
that's right.
ain't spending them on broads, are they?
I don't have a mortgage.
Mighty expensive way to tell someone you're a virgin. They're aware this thing doesn't work.
Rock Island Auctions, which sold the item, said it is the last surviving example of the 3 blasters that were made for the 1977 film.
About to be covered in semen.
All right, jeez.
So your contention is that this nerd, he can't help himself. He's just spent $1 million on a pistol.
I don't blame him.
On a blaster, and he's going to blaster it.
They have to cock the pistol.
Yeah, or to point it at the hooker to make her dance in a Princess Leia costume.
Why did I just twitch?
I think the lesson here is if you're ever in a movie, steal the props.
Yeah, no kidding. Man, oh man.
So this is the first Star Wars movie, right?
A
Although
New Hope.
they're not in order. This is the one that was the first one released.
It's 4, right?
The good one.
It's A New Hope. It's Empire Strikes Back.
Nerd.
Oh, come on. This is people know this. What's the third one?
Nerds.
What's the third one?
Return of the Jedi.
Okay, I was the Return of the King. I think that's Lord of the Rings.
But that's not my favorite.
No,
What's your favorite?
Well, my favorite character, of course.
Oh, we all know.
Reno, I'm not sure you're familiar with Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
Trashed by everyone from the politically correct world. I love Jar Jar.
You like him?
No, not just the good taste world. I think it just wasn't funny.
No. It was a weird Jamaican swim monster. I didn't get it.
He was.
People can't take the fact that it's a diverse space world out there.
So this gun from Star Wars sold, huh?
Yeah. How
Apparently
about
there's another auction. They're selling a gun from some Alec Baldwin movie, but nobody's bid yet. Still zero
and
bid.
that one works. Wow. Unlike the Harrison Ford gun, that one works.
Wow. It is functioning, yeah.
Oh, it works.
Rascal.
The U.S. Postal Service in the news today. They're going to release 10 new stamps featuring Peanuts characters to commemorate the centennial of the birth of the comic strip's late creator, Charles M. Schulz.
What the hell is this? Nerd Corner? What the hell's going on?
Christy, I love the Peanuts.
The United States.
You know that list they release every year of the what is it? The top grossing monetarily wise, if that's a word.
Like licensed products.
Dead celebrities.
Oh, that.
Right.
Yeah.
He's there. He's in the top 10 or 20 every year and has been since.
Old Chucky Schultz.
Yeah, that raises millions upon millions of dollars every year.
The United States Postal Service will issue a pane of 20 stamps featuring Charlie Brown, Lucy, Franklin, Sally, Pigpen, Linus, Snoopy, and Woodstock, Schroeder, Peppermint Patty, and Marcy. The event will start September 30th at the Charles M. Schulz Museum and Research Center. Santa?
Hey, did you hear, Tom? It's at the center.
They moved the center from California to Canarsie.
They're already having trouble with some of these stamps.
Santa Rosa, California.
They're having trouble with the stamps?
Yeah, the Marcy stamp won't stop licking the Peppermint Patty stamp.
I thought it was going to be like a pulling a football
hilarious.
stamp joke or something.
That's hilarious.
I think they're self-adhesive. So
I'll lick it, sir. Remember she always called her sir? What a weird thing going on there.
Marcy, just call me Patty.
Yeah.
No, sir.
No, sir. It was ahead of its time.
An Ohio man is expected to survive after he was stung 20,000 times by bees.
That's too many.
Did you? I mean,
WXIX.
Channel 19, Cincinnati.
We don't want the real answer. I mean, it's like WXIX, X marks the spot twice, something like that.
No, that one's bad. I don't like that.
Okay,
one.
well, I didn't.
Double WXIX, 1 X away for some real fun.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
And it is Channel 19.
Oh, yeah.
Channel 19. That's the Roman numeral for 19, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Reports the 20-year-old Austin Bellamy was trimming branches in a lemon tree.
Lemon tree, very pretty.
When he unknowingly cut into a bee's nest.
Oh, no.
According to an online fundraiser that was set up by his family, he was stung 20,000 times and ingested 30 bees.
The thing on TV, they said they were pulling bees out of his belly for a couple of days.
Family credits a
by bees. 20,000.
That's right. 9 more minutes.
How did this not kill him?
Well, they're crediting the Ripley Fire Department firefighter Craig.
Believe it or not, we're the fire department.
With saving Bellamy's life. The 20-year-old was taken by helicopter to the University of Cincinnati Medical Center. He was placed in a medically induced coma.
Oh.
His family has said that he's since woken from said coma. And
You know what his first words were when he woke up?
They Doctors expect him to make a full recovery.
See the interview?
No, I didn't.
Oh, the one doctor got stung in his finger giving this guy a prostate exam. Those bees were everywhere.
I can't stop thinking about the fundraiser. Like the guy's all bloated, just sitting up on the front of the stage. Like, don't forget, if you could throw in an extra 10. We're selling honey after.
I can't believe he survived.
I can't either. 20,000 bees.
Ah, bless him. That is rough.
That sounds like the worst thing that could ever happen to you.
Yeah.
Oof.
Terrible.
Did you get a free Klondike bar? What would you do for a Klondike?
I'd get stung by 20,000 bees. Well, I was kidding.
All right.
A delivery driver helped rescue 3 puppies from a burning house in Florida. The driver for Amazon was delivering a package when she noticed smoke coming from the home and called 911.
Ironically, there were smoke alarms that were being delivered to the house.
Oh, okay. I thought
Boy, you're going to have to meet me. Well, I'll give you guys credit. You're going to have to meet me 9/10 of the way here.
Columbia County firefighters saved the pups from the home and revived them from smoke inhalation. Firefighters contained the blaze to the room where it was started. In a Facebook post, the Columbia County Fire Rescue thanked the delivery driver, saying her quick action saved the home and the puppies.
But they also think it was puppy arson.
Oh.
Wow.
Just a tiny puppy holding a Zippo.
As the announcer once said, 0 for 2.
Hey, at least I'm saying something. You guys are all sitting there tight lips, at least.
You would have been living next door bitching because your food delivery was late. I'm sorry.
Here we go. Shoehorns a fat joke.
All you were doing was saving puppies. I'm over here starving.
That's right. I may have been rooting for the fire so that I could eat some roasted pup.
Strike 3. You're out.
All right. I'm going to go sit on the bench.
Roasted pups, huh? All right.
Don't act like you wouldn't.
Man can't help himself, folks.
Wow, how do we segue into our next sponsor?
Well, if you didn't mention it.
We have
you gotta look.
Coming up.
God, I want to be done with this show today.
Right?
We have
I don't
kind
know
of
what it is. It seems
we have
like
a
it's taking
quiz.
forever.
We have a quiz.
What's our quiz?
It involves photography.
Yeah.
And pets.
Yeah.
And people.
Okay.
We also have a lesson to be learned if you're trying to use a tranquilizer dart gun on a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
If you're guessing is the answer, aim carefully. Yep. We'll find out what happens when you point it the wrong way. Okay. Coming up, a little update on Dolly Parton. Also kind of a fun story.
She has big boobs.
And
I want to put my
wouldn't want him to get stung by 20,000 bees, would you?
Looks like they have. No, what would that be? Half a boob?
At the sound of Dolly Parton being stung by 30,000 bees, we'll be right back.
Thank you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
And there's Pat Godwin in that performance room.
Hi, chick.
There's Josh Arnold. He's at the Upside Sidekicks.
Hey,
chair.
Chickie.
Hey. There's Reno Collier in the studio with us.
Hey, buddy.
Looks like a regular guy. There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline hot phone.
Hey.
There's Willie Griswold.
regular guy.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's
Yeah, you are.
here's Tom.
Irregular.
Irregular.
Thank you very much.
Irregular.
Okay.
Tom
Now we have we just heard the great country fried take from Reno Collier. It was excellent on the controversial topic of forgiving student loans, and I'm sure it'll make some people happy and some people not so happy. You can watch that on the TV, right, Ace? How does that work?
YouTube, baby.
YouTube, baby. Okay, find out. I go to Bob and Tom. We got some cool stuff. We'll be getting that out there for you. Reno's getting out there. Hang on a second. Reno's going to be at Comedy Off Broadway tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. But right now, yes, we're looking at the big screen at our own Jeff Oskey with his take on the news. What's your show called, Jeffrey?
My show, my little segment here is called News We Failed to Mention. Reno, I don't know if you tune in after 9 o'clock on a Friday, but I have a little 5-minute segment I do every week. We give you a lot of the news here on the show, but we don't give you all the news, so I'm here to give our listeners and you the news that we've failed to mention.
Now here's Jeff Oskey with what you failed to mention news.
A couple broke into a church on their first date and stole a couple Bibles. What you failed to mention, you know the old adage, the couple that prays together stays together once they get out of jail.
Yeah.
Earlier, just a few minutes ago, we were talking about religious people have more satisfying sex lives.
Right.
What you failed to mention, of course, they're more satisfying. No condoms. A man survived by being stung over 20,000 times by killer bees after accidentally cutting into their nest while trimming his mother's hedges. What you failed to mention, the flying insects will now be called attempted murder bees. Didn't finish the job. A young girl was spotted walking her emotional support alligator this week at a Brooklyn park. What you failed to mention, I give it 2 years before she's trading in that emotional support alligator for a set of prosthetic limbs. Although, when I saw her walking that, I'm like, what a brilliant idea for kids that are getting bullied. How about we give them anti-bullying alligators?
I like it.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton was seated next to the OG sexpert Dr. Ruth Westheimer at the U.S. Open this week. What you failed to mention, $10 says he tried the old hole in the popcorn bucket trick.
Oh, yeah.
A boss is wanting his female employees to wear a red dot on their uniform to inform patrons that it's currently their time of the month. What you failed to mention, I didn't see a red dot. Oh, no, that's just Karen. She's a real bitch. Meteorologists are going to start naming heat waves. What you failed to mention, they'll name the heat wave based on how unbearable it is. I suggest they start with the name Rob Schneider or the Ace Cosby's joke of the day. There you go, Ace. Yeah, baby.
Wow, it's mean.
A woman says her boyfriend has over 100 erections a day and she's worn out trying to accommodate him. What you failed to mention, that's too many erections.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've had 100 erections in my 40s. Actually, and I'm not making this up, just this week, my girlfriend, I told her I thought I might have low T, and she goes, I think your testosterone levels are fine. It's your estrogen levels that are through the roof, you little bitch. That's my girlfriend, not me.
Loving partner, yeah.
Magic mushrooms are said to help people stop drinking. Magic mushrooms are said to help people stop drinking. What you failed to mention, I've tried that before. It worked for me. I didn't drink, but it made the after party of my niece's baptism super weird. A glass of wine? No thanks. I quit drinking. But do you have a peanut butter sandwich I can sprinkle these shrooms on? Ozzy Osbourne said he stopped doing acid after talking to a horse for over an hour while tripping. What you failed to mention, no, Ozzy, that wasn't a horse. It was just a man named Horace. Now, please, Ozzy, quit waving that carrot in my face. People who listen to music while studying do better on tests. What you failed to mention, Johnny Cash's I've Been Everywhere got me through 4th grade geography. There's a new crazy slide in Detroit that was shut down due to rider injuries but have been reopened due to public demand. What you failed to mention, come for the thrilling ride, stay because you broke your coccyx. I pronounced that
Coccyx? Coccyx is right. Coccyx.
All right.
Your tailbone.
Hey, try that joke again, except say a man called Horace.
Hold on, I gotta find it on the floor. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Give it a shot.
Here we go. Ozzy Osbourne said he stopped doing acid after talking to a horse for over an hour while tripping. What you failed to mention, no, Ozzy, it wasn't a horse. Just a man named Horace.
That's got to be called.
It's a man called Horace.
Yes, it's a famous movie. I just ripped that one up.
I'll run it by you next time, Tom.
Okay, all right, sorry.
Hold on.
Give it to Hitswater for next week.
Yeah, he can get it equally, not a laugh. Let's see here. Now I'm all messed up. The singer Rihanna has launched a new line of lip gloss that looks like ketchup packets, and some are actually ketchup, while some are lip gloss. What you failed to mention, I play a similar game when I stay in hotels on the road for comedy, only instead of playing, is it ketchup or lip gloss, I play a little game called I Pray to God That's Dried Yogurt. It is on the desk chair and the drapes, so who knows? And finally, Josh, earlier this week, upset the world saying he has disabled the Amber Alert on his phone, angering many a listener. What you failed to mention, in Josh's defense, there's no point of having an Amber Alert on your phone when you're the person causing the Amber Alert. I'm Jeff Oskey, and this has been the news that we
failed to mention.
Jeff Oskey, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Jeffrey.
I steal
And
kids.
then 1 hour after you said that,
We
guess
had
what?
one.
We had one.
I know.
I
couldn't
wouldn't know.
believe it.
My watch went off.
I know.
Yeah, same
it was
here.
like,
How
oh my
weird.
gosh.
It was.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe you inspired someone.
We have.
You know, they say if you can reach one person.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Now,
Hey, let's do a happy story.
you got one?
Yeah, Dolly Parton in the news. I love her. She's launching a pet apparel line called Doggy Parton.
Yeah, don't think too hard on that.
That was a butt.
Oh, come on.
It's
She's the
perfect.
best.
Oh, I love her, yeah.
According to CNN, the collection is being produced in partnership with Sport Pet Designs. The line features shirts, dresses, squeaky toys, and even a blonde wig inspired by the country music legend.
Dogs are going to love that.
Oh, yeah. Parton said portion of the proceeds will go to Wilma B. Farms, which is a rescue organization. She says, quote, where animals in need find never-ending love.
Oh.
Products will initially be available on doggyparton.com and Amazon, with more retailers to be announced in the future.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
Fun stuff. Those squeaky toys are going to be called honkers. And they're shaped like giant boobs.
Honker.
You can man's best friend. Best friend, I'm sorry.
A new survey has found that 1 in 3 people take more photos of their pets than their own children. The survey of 2,000 dog and cat owners reveals that the average pet owner takes over 400 pictures of their pets every year. A third of respondents admitted that they have more photos of their pets than their kids. Our love for our pets does not just stop at the camera. Oh, no. A third of those polled claimed that they treat their pets like royalty, with 79% saying they take their pets on vacation, and a quarter of respondents having thrown a party for their pet.
That makes sense. A pet never locks itself in his room and says, I want to go live with my old owner. You know?
Yeah, true.
That is true.
Kids can be jerks. Pets are nice.
And the dog's not going to go, no pictures. No pictures, Daddy.
Is that what your girls do?
Well, within reason, Dad.
I mean,
it's
come on.
insane.
Yeah.
The amount of photos you take is
How
wild.
many photos do you have on your on your phone right now?
Let's all guess. You're the one taking up all the cloud, and that's why my phone goes, hey, you got to pay $1.99 if you want more.
Right?
Hey.
Griswold's using all of it.
It's 40,000, right?
Something like
What?
that. Let me see.
40,000 pictures.
Where does it tell you that?
Just give me your phone.
Okay.
Photos.
All right.
Are you sure you want
Under
to give your
recents?
kid your...
Well, there's nothing. They're just pictures of the kids. And
I
the
have
dogs.
16,676.
Well, that's too many.
No, it's not.
7 years?
Oh.
I know I've got like 9,000 videos.
I
have 21,000.
Good Lord, what are you people doing?
How many
They're
do
all
you
of my
have?
penis.
I'd have to go get my phone.
They're all of mine.
All right, well, that's understandable.
And they're mostly slow-mo videos.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Hey, little buddy.
Let's sing some songs.
So, I'm sorry. So the gist of this story is that was it a third of the people take or a quarter?
41,801 photos.
Oh, my
It
gosh.
took me a little while to figure it out. That's insane.
Yeah.
Some nice pictures of you in there, I'm sure.
Do you ever sit down and look at them?
Sure. Go through them all the time.
He does. Like other people scroll on Instagram and Facebook, he just scrolls like, oh, I have a fun afternoon. Let's go to 2009. And he just starts scrolling.
Yeah, that's cool. You can do that.
That is a nice feature.
That is true.
Yeah, it's almost like a computer's in there.
Yeah, it's great. And then you got this thing where you pick out a face, and then it finds all the pictures.
Yeah,
Most of the pictures, yeah.
Sweet little girls.
Your iPhone does this fun thing where it takes a slideshow of you and your ex on a fun weekend, puts it behind nice music, makes you cry a little bit.
No.
You know, you ever get that one? That's fun.
No.
Pictures of the doggies. Oh, yeah. I got pictures of the doggies, of course.
Do you think you have more pictures of your kids or your dogs?
Yeah, but definitely more of the kids.
Okay.
Although the dogs are a lot more cooperative.
Well,
It's very tough to get a good picture of a dog, and it's impossible to get a good picture of a cat.
you should have a dog that's black. You can't see its eyes. You can never see her little eyes.
Well, they have those little shiny things coming back at you.
Well, she just
Use the
looks like a
flash.
black circle.
Okay, well, yeah, I think it's. I mean, whatever. You love your dogs, you love your kids. Take lots of pictures. Have some fun. That's the beauty of these cell phones, which leads us to this next story about what happens if you drop your cell phone in the ocean.
Yes. A woman who lost her phone while paddleboarding off Massachusetts was reunited with it the very next day. The day after falling into the water and losing her iPhone, Laura Hernandez returned to the Rockport beach and approached an instructor of novice scuba diving class to explain her situation. According to the Boston Globe, the instructor, Larry Betancourt, told Hernandez the odds of finding the device, even with its distinctive pink case, not good. But he told the class, keep an eye on it.
Why is this news story this long?
Vanessa Kahn of
Just
Peabody,
listen.
making her first open water ocean dive that day, spotted the phone in water about 25 feet deep. She said the bright pink waterproof case stuck out like a sore thumb.
This is nothing.
What the hell are we talking about?
I think this. Everyone on Earth listening has a cell phone.
Okay.
She returned to the surface, turned on the
Good
camera,
point.
snapped a selfie, waved the phone in triumph to Hernandez standing on the beach. She said she was so excited and gave Miss Kahn a $300 reward.
So the phone worked.
It was in a waterproof case.
What? That is absolutely nothing.
Yes.
Wait, we couldn't have played a Maury song?
Here's the whole story. Someone lost their phone. They found the phone. That's it.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't say
The
it was in
bright
a water.
pink waterproof case. Yes.
Well, mine doesn't have the word waterproof in it.
Yes, you wrote this.
You maniac.
First
Tom,
of all,
I just want you to admit that was nothing.
no, because I've got my. You're missing my whole point.
Oh,
What
I'm
is
sorry.
your
What is
point?
what is it? One joke.
You can't be away from your phone long enough to go paddleboarding.
Well, that's true.
Well, what if you want to take a picture, psycho?
Oh, so if you've got your dog, no, I take it back. If you've got your dog on the paddleboard,
Yeah.
which I have seen, then it makes sense. Maybe it's time for those things they have on surfboards, like a maritime phone leash.
Oh.
It just struck me as being so odd that you would take your phone out on the paddleboard on the ocean. Okay, maybe it's just me.
It is. It's just you.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, she just wanted to get a little Instagram picture. Look at that. Fun
Right.
on the paddleboard.
TikTok videos.
Day at the
Yeah.
beach, baby. Get
Right.
86 likes. Call it a day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Take a picture of one of
Yes.
those great white sharks about to chomp on your ass.
Everybody wants to be
Why is it
on.
chomping on the ass? Why
Because
That's funny, though.
because they've reintroduced the seal population to Cape Cod, for example, and with all these seals there, that's why there's so many great white sharks out there now. They're eating all the seals, and when they run out of seals, they eat skinny dippers.
That's not what happens.
No,
They get a
you know
little-
what? Josh and I have tried to tell you this because we're your friends and we want to help you. You are a bore.
He's calling.
I
I'm
can
telling
just
you.
see you standing in a corner with a fizzy water, going, the seal population. I want to kill myself.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, excuse me for a second while I jump out this window.
Well, no, I wanted to just go swimming. It's one of those great whites is going to say,
it's
look,
back-
I could either eat this seal or I could eat the little bit more,
Sharks
something a little
do
more
not
meaty.
like to attack
I wonder if I can
you.
digest his glasses.
You know what's
It's
back in
misinformation.
theaters this weekend on IMAX? Jaws.
Oh, one of the greats.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah.
That one shot bothers the hell out of me, where the shark opens his mouth and you can see it so fake. It looks like a hunk of
Oh,
metal.
where
when it
the one
opens.
comes
I
up on
totally
the boat.
disagree.
Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, there's one they ought to cut.
Did you think that in 1975?
Yep.
when it came out?
Yep.
Dude, that was the first boob I ever saw.
Oh, nice.
That girl swimming.
Oh,
yeah. In the beginning.
See, that is the first boob I ever saw.
Granted, it got chewed off. But still.
That's right. It still was a boob there for a little bit. And even after the end, it was a little bloody, but why are you going to throw that back?
A boob nonetheless.
A boob's a boob.
And
My
digested.
I got to tell you, a boob is a boob.
There it is.
It was 8.
I love it.
So
Oh, I don't think Reno knows the Dickey brothers.
I don't think so.
introduce him.
Well, I'm Dick Dickey, and you're Dicky Dick.
Ricky Dick.
Ricky Dick.
Sure is a pleasure to meet you, Reno.
Yeah, the last someone on this radio show
Ready.
is telling it like it is.
It is refreshing.
Somebody that we can identify with. Hey, you know who he reminds me of?
Who's that?
Cousin, hell, what's his name? His one funny eye. Remember?
Oh, Cousin Funny Eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
No.
We always called him Cousin Fun.
for short.
Thank you, fellas.
You're welcome.
Coming up, it's our important history lesson.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to try to squeeze in, have you heard the thing about the plane with the weird smell? Ooh, what's that smell? We'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. What could be our last Bob and Tom Show?
But it was a good one.
It was
Hey,
great.
yeah, if we go out on this one, that's not too bad.
We had a good run.
Yeah,
Is
we
that,
did.
that new movie, A Man Called Horace? Starring Horace McMahon.
Christy Lee at the News Center. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, chick.
And I just, for a second, wish you all could have heard the conversation between Pat and Tom just during the commercial.
Or postponing our
We're going to save it till Monday.
I know. There's
I got it
Josh
right here
Arnold.
on top.
Ace Cosby's here. There's Willie Griswold. I'm Chick McGee. Reno Collier has joined us all morning, and we've enjoyed it.
We're giving Reno the hook. He has to
All
be
right.
somewhere, so we're kicking him out. Reno Collier's going to be tonight on stage, Comedy Off-Broadway, beautiful Lexington, Kentucky. Then he'll be there Saturday night and Sunday night for a special show. Check it out live and in person. And Reno blessed us this morning with his brilliant country fried take on forgiveness of college loans, student loans. We'll be finding out more about that. And you can watch that again. How can you watch that, Ace?
YouTube, baby.
YouTube, baby, with the Bob and Tom Show tonight.
There it is.
Or anytime. Check us out on YouTube. We certainly appreciate that.
Great seeing you, Reno.
Great seeing you guys.
I know
Hope
you gotta get
and
going.
my lady, and I hope
Reno,
you guys have
always
a
a
wonderful
pleasure.
holiday weekend.
Yes, you
I
too.
agree. Yeah,
Safe
thanks,
travels.
you guys. Thank you so
Go
much.
out there and make
Very,
it a
very,
great day.
very well.
Make it a great day. That's right.
You're looking good. Could you get your ass out of the chair? Okay. Thank you.
All right. Hit the,
So nice to see you. It'd be a lot better. We can miss you when you're leaving. Thank you. I'm sorry. Where were we? What do we got to do here now?
You got to do your history lesson.
Oh,
Yes,
geez, what
yes,
day's
my
today?
Damn.
It's the 2nd of September.
Deuce.
Hang on a second.
Deuce is wild.
September 2nd. Let's see. Oh, here we go.
Today in history.
September 2nd.
That's right.
There you
Oh,
go.
I didn't know about this one.
What?
No.
The Great Fire of London.
Oh, that was a bad one.
The Great Fire of London.
That's not fun. This is very serious.
Oh,
thing
really?
that happened.
This
That's
is
right.
amazing.
Keep going, Amber.
I know many buildings that burned.
80% of London burned, but only 16 people died. So
Oh, there you go.
pretty good ratio.
Mrs. O'Leary's camp.
Let's see.
Chicago.
This is too depressing to read. Oh, here we go. This is a good one. I want you to guess the year. Reno.
Not here.
The first ATM.
Reno's not here.
Oh, sorry.
You just kicked him out. You kicked
Okay,
him out of the building.
Okay, Christy, you can back me up on this. We've been here a long time. That's the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
I mean, that was stunning.
He said bye to him twice, made a joke about it. How can we miss you?
Oh, I
You're
thought
not gone.
I thought he was going to stay.
Can we invoke the
Oh, that
25th
was
Amendment?
great.
Can we do something?
Yes, Willie's in charge. Yes.
I'll ask
my
you.
Lord.
I'll
Oh, that
ask
was
you.
fabulous.
That was amazing.
I'll ask you, Ace.
I cannot get over that.
The first automatic teller machine, the ATM.
Get the mic out of his mouth.
Not the dirty ATM thing that Josh is always talking about.
Oh, sure. Has to.
What year
Yeah,
was that first installed?
I'd say mid-'80s.
1971.
Wait a minute, I
lot
know
earlier
this
than you
because
think.
it was 67 or 68 because of
1971.
New York City. Right?
You're all wrong.
New York City.
Okay.
It was in Rockville Center, New York, at a chemical bank on this date in 1969.
Ah, it was close.
In the early days of the ATM, one of my roommates had that card, and most of the time you'd put it in, and it would just eat it, and then there you go.
Nope, that's that.
Guess we're not going to be buying that hooker.
You hear that, Willie?
You're buying them together? You're sharing them?
Oh, yeah, they were.
They were very close.
Jeez, just buy drugs like regular college
Okay,
kids.
sorry. This is for you, Josh. Happy birthday, 1850, Albert Spalding.
Oh, the old sporting goods manufacturer.
Yeah, that was a pretty simple question, wasn't
Oh, I thought it
was somebody on Caddyshack.
the Boston Strangler.
it? No, that was
that was DeSalvo.
Albert DeSalvo.
I'm sorry.
Of course,
He also
famous.
did his own laundry.
He was the father of
That's a
Captain
funny
Spaulding, of course.
Yes, of course.
And the Marx Brothers movie.
And the Rob Zombie movies. Yeah.
1946, the late great Billy Preston, known as what?
The Fifth Beatle.
The Fifth Beatle. He's the guy playing those keyboards. Fantastic. And
Is that
Get
nothing
Back.
from nothing?
Yeah.
yes, he also
That's a good song.
That
Real
is
good.
great song.
He was the first guest on SNL, wasn't he? Musical guest?
Well, that's a good trivia.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
He famously wore a huge afro toupee.
Didn't he have a cape too or something?
Oh, it was a toupee?
Oh, yeah.
I was hoping it wasn't.
That thick? No.
Yes. I was hoping it wasn't.
Yeah, he was a great guy. Happy birthday, Terry Bradshaw, who was a great interview, and we've had him on the show. Happy birthday, Mark Harmon. You know what show he's on, Christy Lee?
Mark Harmon is it NCIS?
Yes.
Yeah.
Summer School, one of
Not
my
anymore.
favorite comedies.
Oh, he's not?
Is that finally
he
off the air?
retired?
No, it's the show's still on, but he's off now.
Isn't he married to Pam Dauber?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, he's a hottie, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I was hot back in the day. First episode of SNL, the two musical guests, Billy Preston and Janice Ian.
I'm a genius.
You are a genius,
that's good.
Willie.
See you nerds later.
All right.
Mark Harmon, but he's kind of a foxy-looking guy, wouldn't you say that?
Yeah, he's a handsome man.
He's,
what are you trying to get out of me here?
College football royalty.
USC,
His,
right?
Father, Tom Harmon.
Yeah.
He gets more grandma's wet than inshore.
Oh, my
God. There we go.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I think we can go now.
Happy birthday, Keanu Reeves. Notorious for being a super nice guy.
Yep.
Yeah, he's terrific.
Yeah. And we'll now segue into things we learned today.
Oh, is that what we're going to do?
Yeah.
Let's see. On my way to work this morning, I was listening to the James Gang with the fabulous Joe Walsh. That's exactly right.
And why wouldn't you be?
And I got a phone call from Reno, Nevada, not Reno Collier, and I did not answer it. And Christy yelled, "Great story."
Yeah, I did.
Never will forget it.
Or forgive it.
Tom wants spam call senders to be burned at the stake.
Man, he went on for about a full minute and a half there. I was real upset.
Yeah.
You have so much hate in your heart.
People bothering you in the middle of the day.
To let that go.
No. I'm just saying it'd cut down on him.
Uh-huh.
The Wolfman Jack sounded early this morning. Sounded good early this morning.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Maybe you should try meditating.
I'm going to hit you hard.
Do it for me, Martha and the Vandellas. Do it
My mantra will be kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all.
Martha and the Vandellas.
Wolfman.
Hello there.
Hello there, Wolfman.
Pat Godwin played the fabulous Perineum song.
That is wonderful.
Big
Thanks.
hit. Big
Look
hit.
forward to hearing it again.
One of my cartoon heroes, Bugs, Daffy, and Eeyore. Josh was edging yesterday.
On my lawn, I wasn't
great afternoon.
having at myself to non-completion.
Oh, is that what that means?
Oh, yes.
So we thought
I didn't
maybe
know
you were
that.
on stage doing really edgy material.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know there was a sexual
And
component.
I'm waiting for the MCU, Marvel
Cinematic Universe.
Diaperhead's going to have his own movie. I see it
What's your superpower?
dovetailing off of Doctor Strange.
Okay. Yeah, Diaperhead, what is your superpower?
Yeah, what is your superpower?
Dang dry.
I can,
No. We're asking Diaperhead. Not Chick
We
McGee.
demand to hear diaper
Oh,
head.
time's up. Come on.
We'll hear more from Diaperhead.
Give me an extra day to think about it.
Coming up, extra couple of days. Thanks very much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
Come join TV's Ross Matthews every Thursday on his new podcast, Hello, Ross.
Hi, I'm Ross Matthews, and I am so excited to tell you about my brand new podcast, Hello, Ross.
You know, I just said that.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying it again to emphasize the name of my new podcast. It's Hello, Ross.
Look, you only have like 30 seconds to tell them about the new podcast, Hello, Ross. You have to tell them about the celebrity guests, the interesting people with cool stories to tell, and it's new every Thursday. Go ahead.
You never know who's going to pop by to say, hello, Ross. It could be an Oscar winner, the star of your favorite show, even my dental hygienist.
Really?
No, she's fascinating.
Okay. Anyone else?
One time I was at a dinner party, and the lady across from me, turns out she was a dominatrix. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. I've been a naughty boy.
Huh. Are you going to ask?
We're gonna go there.
For reals?
And there.
For reals?
You better stretch.
I better stretch? What the heck?
On our show, nothing's off limits. I'm gonna ask that question.
No.
And that question.
No.
And I'm gonna get away with it.
Oh, boy.
So it's like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, right? Except think of it Mr. Matthews' Gayborhood. Oh, that sounds fun.
You know, that actually does sound fun.
And it's on YouTube or wherever you listen.
Wait, that's my line. Hello, Ross, available on YouTube or wherever you listen.
Okay, now you just repeated me.
We are so over our time limit.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
Why? Because you're not playing me.
With rapid fire takes.
Y'all went from the Super Bowl straight to the toilet bowl. He's not over the NFL. The NFL is over him.
Scorching debates.
All the good, all the bad, all the ups, all the downs.
He's the Spitfire of sports smack.
Sorry for what I said because it was appropriate when I said it, but I can't say it anymore, dude. You are killing the game.
The Jim Rome Show podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.